Let me get you on camera. Where you from?
California.
No, for real. No, serious though.
Watts, baby.
I know where you from though. Where you from?
Eastside PJ Watts.
I'm from Grace 2 Watts, nigga.
Right.
They call you, homie?
Big Slice.
Big Slice?
Yes, yes.
Alright, nigga. They call me Puto, cuz.
Right.
In that puzzle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Google gang, straight legend. Google gang, SBI. Google gang, Google gang in here. You better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, baby.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spot a locals easty, no mistaking the station. They making them statements, we waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway, BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box. We never put feelings over facts. Bay Machiavelli, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, my count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, gang.
You can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We're not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards, we all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies, facts over feelings. We ain't gonna start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
That's my loc right there. That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Game bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
Niggas know ass since day uno. For rare recitors, and I'ma say puto. And I mean that with all due disrespect. To the ops off tops if you diss the set. This man though, I go half on the sack with him. Double back on foot with the Mac with him. Cognac, that's what my joint drank. Period. I done seen him do it point blank. Neighborhood for death though, EC on mine. Every time, still get my nigga 3 up high. When it's cracking, he usually a trip before me in 03 introduced me to Nip. Got a lot of politics between the two turfs. Choose to keep it mafia like Blue Smurf. Half the time, I don't even like her. But I ain't never met a nigga like
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno. So when it come to dying, it ain't nothing. Killing ain't shit either. Enemies know we stay hunting. We know it's wrong, but we love it. Where you wanna take it? We in the streets. We don't mind a little confrontation. Whole lot of gunplay with me and my low. I'm talking pistol with the scopes when we out on patrol. Hunting for domes. My low was a fool when he get it in. Pull up on him like cuz, let's slide and he getting in. Lil Mac down, my bro. Ain't gotta prove a point. It's facts over feelings in my SPI voice. M's be the logo. That's my day uno. We ain't friends. It's only me and cuz in this Benz. Like identical twins. We on that same shit. Day unos. Them be the niggas that I bang with. A lot of politics between both gangs, it is what it is. The homies live the game. That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
Gratitude is. It's a blessing to be back in the black box as we blow us a session as 100,000 of you all have agreed to push that subscribe button. Got to give y'all a round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There is no 100K without y'all today. We 420 today, even though we a day early. Shout out to my boy Frank, came through with the shirt that says, roll it, spark it, enjoy it. Happy 420. You can't see my old shirt, but this is what it is. I know we a day early, but it's 420. It's what we using the light all day. Gotta be careful. Check it. Yeah, that ain't. So we getting it done. I figure, hey, 100K. Let's go back to day uno. And I went on my page and I just switched short to most viewed videos, right? So it took us pretty far back. It took us pretty far back, man. And I say, look, let's just go through some of this old content, some of this old music. You know how we used to get down in the black box. Damn, how do I get to YouTube over here? Here we go. Let's go over here. Bam, bam, bam. Let's go to YouTube. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all know I did it early because that's how we used to get down on original Wake and Bake. Used to be like 7 in the morning, knacking. We'd go an hour or two. We ain't in no hurry today. We're going to be here for a minute. I ain't going to keep lighting that torch up every time this little thing go out. Got a couple chunkies rolled, though. Let's see. Bam, here we go. No, this ain't it. But this will take us. Can we get to YouTube here? Let's see. Can we get to, oh, yeah, we go right here. Bam, bam, bam. All right, let's see. The first one coming in with 1.4 million views. And I think it was, let's see, how long ago was it? This was posted, it don't say, 7 years ago. The title is Spider-Lope ambushes the game and Snoop at West Coast Peace Conference. Boy, they went crazy in the comments on this. Everybody swear I got marked out by the OG at the door. My only objective was to gain entry to the door, which I successfully did. A lot of people was impressed by what the old nigga from Long Beach said. Just let you know how corny it is. He not corny, but let y'all know how corny the internet audience has been from day uno. Oh, mama. Let me see how we do this. We got a good look, or should we do it like maybe something like this? Nah, we want it bigger than that. How about like this? Nah, I could go low. Let's go. We'll do it like this, y'all. This is the video with the most views on the page, 1.4 million. from 7 years ago. Spotted Oak ambushes the game, and Snoop Dogg at a peace conference.
Beneath me, brief me on the bullshit. Speak on it briefly, bang chiefly.
One of my very first songs I did, shout out to Bigfoot from Head Honchos, called Out There, when we first connected. It's like 1999. Yep.
Wishes sweets be leafy. Enemies don't grieve me. My Beretta's so beefy. Sweet with way more cash than I'm worth. Beside a few close folk, that's all I have on this earth. Look at the turf. Hard to see how the shit could get worse. The cocaine curse. And some was just busters from birth. Took 9 and 10 years for the truth to emerge. Now it's obvious. All I tried to tell them at first. Like these niggas up in close.
Anybody come in there and then something happen, that'll be defeating the whole purpose of the meeting.
He was the star of this video, y'all. Y'all internet people ate him up. He checked me. Listen to it.
You know what I mean? Regardless of whether it's the Chris Bloods, we ain't playing that shit up in here. That ain't the business, bro. That's cool, but you don't hit me with the Chris thing.
I already hit him with it. And I just want to get in. Now he's telling me things he didn't appreciate that possibly could stop me from getting in. I just want to get in. That's it. I was uninvited. Shout out to Solo from Lemate, Franklin from GTA. That's my homie. He hit me. I guess he was leaving this venue, and he say, "Cuz you ain't coming up to the peace conference?" I'm like, "What peace conference?" He's like, "Cuz they all these rap niggas up here at Universal. It's by City Walk. I think it was the Sheraton at a hotel having a peace conference. Didn't nobody tell you?" I'm like, "Hell no." So the meeting was almost over. Me crashing Puto with the camera. We push up there to try to see what was going on. When I walked in, Del Dog Main Street Mafia was on the mic. I didn't know, but when I walked in this back door, I'm coming from the back of the event, the back of the stage. And all the rappers was like staring toward my direction, but not toward me, toward Del Dog speaking, Snoop Dogg up on the stage. So when I come in, I'm coming through the back, and I seen Del Dog up on the mic. I just went and stood next to Cuz. East Side, rest in peace, Mafia.
I've been in Crips since I was 9 years old. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I mean? That ain't the bit gone, bro. All right. I don't want you to go. Wait. You fuck with game though, right? Yeah, he in there. That's my nigga. Just stay with mine.
First of all, it was strictly for the West Coast. It's West Coast business.
It's what nobody knew. This guy right here that you see behind his game hand, he's actually there with Steve Harvey. But that's my homie from 9-7 East Coast Crip. Clean shaven, suit and tie, looking so innocent, so like he's not my day uno keyway. Easy.
You know what I'm saying? What happens on the West Coast stays on the West Coast.
Oh, that's Adam Plant. I know it. The homie up here, though, I'm gonna point him out. That's Adam Plant. Y'all seen him eventually become one half of the Great Wall that used to hold Mayweather down through his heyday.
If anybody got problems with me or the game, I'm gonna tell you where I come from, man. I'm from a small hood on the west side of Compton called City Block. If you were running, if Snoop, is you serious? Bitch, I ain't answering that question. I see you spider Loki man.
There go my homie right there, looking over Snoop's shoulder. See him right there over Snoop's shoulder? That eye. Yeah, not the bald headed one, but the one next to this tan hat. Then you see him, then you see Snoop. That's my homie Lil D from 97th Street.
Spider Loki man.
When I got in here, Daz and I was like, it was up. Daz was amongst that crowd of people, not on that stage, but the people that they were looking at, the people that Game was speaking to. And he said, "I see you, Spotted Low." When Daz seen me, he immediately got out that crowd and got right up there behind Snoop and that security. East Side. Right now, I'm under the impression that Snoop Dogg don't fuck with me. I know he don't fuck with me, but I'm under the impression he don't fuck with me because I disrespected his mama. Now, when I first met Suge Knight, they were doing the Dysfunctional soundtrack, and they was in a diss of Snoop, and we did a diss record, me, Eastwood, and the Booyah Tribe. Gangsta Red. And after the end of the song, Suge told me to go in there and say, that's why I'm fucking your mama Beverly. And damn, she got some bomb ass pussy, all that old shit, right? Woo, woo. Mind you, I had done that. So when I got to fucking with 50 and I knew he was DPG and cool with Snoop, I just personally felt, I know Snoop, you know, I still was kind of naive to believe that Snoop may not be aware of that record, but I figured he might be. So I took it upon myself at this event to approach him about that record and give him a sincere apology. And Cuz accepted it and told me just keep it crippin'. Then he went on to do a record for me for 50 Cent. We spoke multiple times. We kept it cool. He used to call me and push this roller coaster line. And then I don't know what happened. He just, right now today though, he say he don't fuck with me because I dissed his mama. I don't get it.
Make it happen now. Man. Yeah, let's go. Where they go?
You see, Cuz was in the audience when I got there. We locked eyes 1 second. I looked up. He wasn't in the area he was no more. Next time I looked, he was up there behind that security. Watch Battle Cat tell this lie to the camera, right to y'all face. Bullshitting me after this, ever since. I never did nothing to him. Watch him tell this lie.
But you see it. Y'all know it's the Magic Tuck, man. Real smooth, laid back shit.
You can't complete this album without touching this.
You see it, you gonna hear it soon, though. You gonna hear it soon.
You got it on tape.
Let's rise. Yeah. Me and Big Cat.
You hear that?
Hi, I'm Wendy Williams. Yeah, the one from KKBT 103.9. Something. The point is that I'm here for Spider Loke. I love you, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. You congratulating me today. That's crazy. I was right on time. Let's see. What else we had? I got another one. Don't trip. Take the chip. Let me go and see. Damn. That was the #1 video, y'all. The most views. The next one in line was, let's see. It's this one right here. Say, that's crazy. Spider-Loke and C-Mac discuss life, jail, music, and more. Neighborhood to the neighborhood. We did this 4 years ago. And this, the number dropped down. That last one was 1.4. This one is 274. Yes, sir. You know, homie C-Mac, when he first got on the scene, so proud of Cuz. He's come a long way since then. But let's see the type of shit I was trying to talk to the homie about way back when. Oh, my mama.
Young niggas with me hollering 2 C's. Whacking pool riders and my niggas from 2 P's. I smashed in the 90s and I'm running the 2 G's. You ain't a gangbanger, so you running with 2 T's. And Hurricane stomping with your flame bandana. In Compton, they say you used to claim Santana. They gave that up and really start tripping. Hey, yo, Doja, could you tell me what made you start stripping? This bitch boy cannot see me. Listen to the way I run. On the streets, I got that easy. This West Coast is mine.
We got Spider-Loke and C-Mac.
Like, what?
What's the affiliation with you two fellas?
We quit. Like, what? Like, what? The homie, Kyle.
That's right.
Also, he's Kendrick, fellow, brother MC. And he's also a public figure that represents Crips. So therefore, there's another association that we naturally have that makes us, you know what I'm saying? Plus, one of his G homies is one of my very big friends. Big Five. Big Five. On my mama. So shout out to my nephew, the Penny Boys, Eli Rashad, NFL veterans, retired. Extremely proud of them boys. Neighborhood to the neighborhood. His sons are my nephews, the Penny Boys. So it is what it is.
Loke, you've been around the block. You've taken the turn through the music industry. What's your advice to C-Mac, bro?
Good question. Because I'm not one to usually give advice. But my advice to C-Mac that I would actually have that matter would be so strategical, it would be off camera. But since you caught me off guard with that question, all I could tell Cuz is just to remain authentic. And I know him personally. And I know regardless of what we all see as an image from the come a long way since then, y'all. Even the hair, God show the nigga was. East side, fuck you, Bosco. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Outside, a part of him being authentic is the fact that he is growing. There's no such thing as a grown man. If you're you're either growing, need to grow. Any man, life is all about growing. So anybody that's fully grown before they die are dead alive. So the fact that I know he's an authentic human being, it's all about growth and embracing your growth. So if I had to say anything that was considered advisory, it would just to be, you know, continue to grow.
Right. And C-Mac, not to use the pun, but do you consider Spider Loc a blueprint for your success?
That was kind of dope. I ain't gonna lie. The man speaking was a good friend of mine for quite some time. He did some real foul bullshit. Invited me somewhere, invited me to participate in a certain activity in some 420 in an area where it was not allowed. And when those that were occupying the venue with us became irate at the smell, he told on me like it was my idea, even though he invited me and told me to do that. I think that was some real fuck shit. But up until then, he and I had shared some valuable experiences on my mama.
I show on Hustlers, and it is a beautiful world. You find me?
Right.
On hood.
When you first heard "Beautiful World," was that knocking in your?
Motherfuckers was teenagers, cuz. On hood. You find me? That's what it's about. It's about crib.
And the Loc inspired your mission in the music game?
Oh, hood. Beautiful world was like everything is crib, bro. Everything is great. It's just
shout out Top Dog from Top Dog Entertainment. I remember the first time Beautiful World was played on the radio locally. Top Dog called me, it was like kind of late night. And he was like, man, yo, you got one. He said, man, some females, some blood bitches, some banged out blood bitch called me, fired up, like, turn on the radio. There's some niggas on the radio. Everything in their world, their whole world is blue. They got a blue world. You got to hear this shit hard. Shout out Top Dog. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Like I say, everything you're going to see all right. It's the same thing. You fight me. You got motherfuckers that hit that county jail. You fight me. You in there some time. You fighting shit and you go to prison. Damn, you get 15 years. The beautiful big booty shit, she going to leave you. I'm going to keep it 50 fair straight. You fight me.
Loc is on his own.
On Hustlers, you still going to have your mama and your family. You fight me. That's what you worry about on hood. You fight me on hood, and you just got to know through everything, cuz everything going to see all right.
Like, bud.
On hood.
On my mama, what f***ed me up on that subject is when initially connecting with Cuz and us conversing quite a bit. As much as he telling y'all Beautiful was his shit, Cuz was telling me that was my mama shit. So it's like, shout out Mama Bear to be a generation beyond its conception and to have an individual whose actual growth experience included Beautiful to a point where it was kind of like fed to him from his mother. I don't have to speak for Cuz Crippin. The world has examined that thoroughly, and it is what it is. So I'm not even finna put no extras on that, but just through his experience, I just appreciate very humbly the part that Beautiful played.
Right.
On my mama.
And Loc, what's cool is a lot of the
young mentioned Crayola, you know, at the 50 fumbled the ball and said the reason why our working relationship and our personal relationship just ceased to be was because I didn't have a record. And even Crayola, the first teacher of us all, when it come to putting colors, anything on paper, generational $1 trillion organization, company, confirmed. They took, remember that 68, I think it's 68 colors in that big pack of crayon? Crayola, for some reason, unannounced, unbeknownst to me, decided to eliminate dandelion yellow. A color's been around all my life. I'm 50 years old. And change it with a new shade of blue. For what reason? They called it Belutifo. Come on now. You can't tell me 50 didn't drop the ball when we're from Los Angeles where the Dodgers celebrate blue. We could have definitely had that song placed for the Dodgers in some. How many championships have the Dodgers won since 06, 07, 05? The Blue Man Group are also a West Coast legendary group who we could have utilized that music to license it to. I've seen Skittles do all blue a blue campaign for the Blue Skittles. There was just so many opportunities.
youngsters like in C-Mac's age group, they're not drinking Old E. Does he remind you of kind of that late 80s, 90s?
As much as you see his image is adapted to what's going on now, I also can appreciate the fact that he keeps a sense of originality to his cripping. I'm going to keep it a Google. Y'all ain't seen me in no Dickies in quite some time. Neighborhood. I was coming to fuck with the Mac, cuz I had to bring the neighborhood Nip Pumas out and the regular OG Blue Crip
and the Crip
Dickies out
Blue
on the
Dickies.
set. So on my mama, I appreciate cuz he's contemporary. However, without compromising being contemporary, he's still intact with that originality. Look, he got Pro Club, Royal. This is gangbang shit.
I'm
it's
correct.
fly. He got
You
the fly
find me?
J's on.
Normally I got the blue chucks, the blue chucks.
Cuz got a fucking custom made, up to date.
You
but
find me?
it's gonna be some hood
So,
about what's
you find
good.
me
So
out neighborhood.
I had to fall out the Spiffy Mac. I've been seeing Crip Mac lately. He been real fly cripping. You know, he got this thing in his head. He don't wear nothing but blue. Dickie, Pro Club, shits of that nature. But he get around the right people, and they can show him how to, as long as they got blue on it, he'll accept it. And I've been seeing it since they've been doing that Spiff Mac shit. Cub been fly geared up. Keyway.
That's right.
You find me. Look, you find me. You find
I got
me.
a question for the homie, because
okay.
everybody just seen recently when you first.
Oh, you said shout out Spider, 100K real subscribers. I hate saying 100K, 100 grand, 100 grand, 100 grand. Shout out to the hundreds, the rollers, and the east sides. Shout out Spider, 100 grand real subscribers, not like that fake Milk 74 or Nina girl. Oh, my mama. I'm gonna be expecting a plaque soon. You see, we took that slow grind. Nina girl wanted to beat me to 100 so bad. Cuz bought like 60, 70,000 followers each side.
Was making your run when you exploded onto the scene in such an immaculate fashion. Your honesty is one of the main things that caused you to be attractive.
No, I keep it 50-50 straight.
Keep it a
I
bit.
got some homies in the turf fight, cuz that's embarrassing. You find me, the nigga from the outside, you find me, knock your teeth out. But I tell them like,
See, they do these interviews in front of a green screen, and they usually typically let the scenery change in the background based on what your conversation is at this platform. I'm just now realizing they kept the background just solid. Usually based on the conversation, they'll show video clips that correlate. Real dope concept.
neighborhood crip. You find me? They fight like it's embarrassing. But at the same time, cuz, I'm gonna keep it 50-50 straight. The motherfucker 340, 350. You find me on swole about 6'4".
Not only is
That was on the yard 15 years straight on a 4-yard, cuz.
Not only was I not embarrassed by hearing that, I was more so proud of your courage of not only the way you set yourself up for that type of activity. When you first went, cuz, I had the clip of you going down on the scene. I played it on the BLACBOX, right? And then I said my shit. I'm like, y'all seen how the homie been around? Y'all see the test? Y'all see what he say? You know he finna go on that run that he talked about. And then as soon as you got out, I talked to you. You told me the number of weed nobbles you had, and you didn't even tell me about the tooth. But I saw the clip where you spoke factualities about what go down. I don't overstand in gladiator school when the rule is win, lose, or draw. Get down, stand down, stay down for your crown. How anybody can call themselves disappointed, embarrassed, any of that. I'm proud of my low, because if you go look at the footage on my show, I told them, I guarantee, because niggas in the comments saying any kind of goofy thing they could think. I told them, cuz gonna stand 10 toes down. On my mama, I'm just proud of, and disclaimer, y'all catching me in a portion of my brain that I've graduated past. I'm not proud of gangbanging at all. But if I ever have to analyze the actual interactings of anything that I'm familiar with, I can only analyze it from my knowledge that I actually have. And when it's done appropriately, I have to be able to acknowledge that was the appropriate way to do such said thing, even if it's something that I'm no longer promoting. So don't get me fucked up and think because I'm excited about what we're discussing that I'm promoting the overall activity. It would just to be as much as if I was anti-war, but he and I were vets and we were reminiscing on the time past when we were out in combat. That's all. So I just want to say that because we'll get loose at being excited about some of our pastimes, but just because we share pastimes don't.
Bitch, look how C-Mac, the faces he making calm. And then think about the recent Cal Capone interview with him and 4 Extra, the faces he was making over there. That shit is classic, cuz. Oh, my mama, because it show layers to this dude personality, bro. Like, how the do we have a C-Mac? How is he the most famous keyway on the planet at the moment with doing, look, he ain't did half a third of what Snoop Dogg did, but because of famous keyway. How? Plain old English, that motherfucker's a plastic bottle, ain't even glass. He's solid.
I mean, we're promoting that to anybody else who may not have yet crossed that path in life. The decisions that we're promoting are always wise. Well, Loke, when you look at C-Mac, you almost can look back and see yourself when you were running and gunning out there, man. Without making a comparison that's not obvious, because I know his personality is totally different from mine. I do see a lot of similarities in the fact that he don't give a what nobody thinks. One difference I do see that he was comfortable and willing to do becoming a public figure, I mean, it was already inked in his skin, was being controversial with the dissing. Explain to me what it is, because
Y'all tell me, how well did I do that? Me and the homie so different. I would never disrespect him, especially in real time, off top, how he tried to throw the loop, and I can't confirm nothing that's not true. Did I handle that question well? I just want to know.
you know, ain't nobody gonna act like the Hoovers ain't no worthy opponents. It ain't no whole pack of custers or whatever you want to call it. They may be a lifelong opponent, ward member, but however, you know how tactical and dangerous this shit is out here. What made you comfortable being like on Front Street so deep with your proclamation of fuck them?
Well, go ahead and keep it 55th straight. Motherfuckers that know me, Tiny Hardhead from 40s, rest in peace, was like a big crony, like a big brother, 5 me. On Hustlers, cousin, Lady Ducky, my best friends, Lady Ducky still living. I thank God 5 her. On Hood, you 5 me, cuz got knocked down. You 5 me, and that cuz right there, that snapped me right there at the same time. Cuz you 5 me, be 5 that. It's a natural war with them. You 5 me.
So just in the essence of what it is, it's
Oh,
just
Hustlers, but getting out of prison and 4 days later getting that call, that cuz got knocked down, cuz. And I got a pretty, he told me how happy he was 5 me. He gonna see me. I was at the halfway house, cuz. I lost it. I lost it. Neighborhood crib.
I understand that to the fullest. A lot of people that might be watching might need to hear you
Well,
say that.
they don't understand it because they don't, you know, a lot of people do have family members in gangbang, but out here it's a lot different. You
For
find me?
the future of gangbanging, cuz, what do you think is it gonna take while we still having deaths and everybody can be affected the same way you were? I've been affected the same way by gang-related deaths. When do you think the break gonna come where it's gonna be a generation or group of people that's gonna be able to say, we're gonna still think it's gonna happen, or you think gangbang ain't gonna never die?
Well, I'll tell you like this: if people start getting their money, you find me, and it's a lot of money out there. Motherfuckers gonna reach for that money. You
I know he wasn't thinking about this at the time of him saying this. So therefore, the fact that he said that, I gotta do this, bro.
Get you some money, you're gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You're gonna feel different.
Feel me? I had to do that, cuz he just said the same shit the homie said.
I mean, on neighborhood crib, but you also still, you find me on hood, got your set trippers. What I call is your thirsty crips. You still gonna have them cut. They gonna get the money and still knock the nigga down. Fight they dead homies. I'm gonna keep it 55th straight. So as far as it ever ending, I don't think money would ever change it, cuz. At the same time, everybody, they care for their kids. You find me. The baby mama, maybe or maybe not, maybe so, cuz most of them are scandalous and they Mickey. Kick them in the ass with a pair of blue chucks or some, I got some fresh blue Jordans on neighborhood crib. But like I'm trying to say though, cuz,
we not kicking no females in the ass, cuz, but the homie, you see him trying to philosophize. Shout out to the Mac. He doing, hey, remember this 4 years ago, this him trying to be deep, cuz. He talking his shit.
It's like this. It says pretty much, cuz, it's the money is gonna stop a lot of shit, or it's not, but you're still gonna have your set trippers.
So C-Mac, lately there's been a lot of drama brewing between brothers from Texas and brothers from LA. I know you lived in Texas for a little bit.
Yeah.
But there's this guy,
And I just heard Vlad mention them Texas cats to C-Mac like last week. I didn't realize white interviewers, would ask him about this Texas Hoover dynamic and his past this long. That's crazy.
guy online named Charleston White.
Charleston
He's been going in.
He brought Cuz up. Yeah. Call bad like a PC?
Let me just show
or
you.
it's called house cut. Cut like a roll up type of motherfucking Kelly Kill.
Look.
Or PC.
The fact that you that uneducated, I'm gonna just show you this real quick, and then you tell me your quick thoughts.
Charleston White.
Look, I got so many videos you can see available, right? So you ain't sure what you think about them. Let me just show you this real quick, and then you tell me what you think off this.
Most rappers are not leaders in their hood. Most rappers ain't no big dog, homie. They became a big dog from rapping because they got the niggas from the hood behind them. It ain't about two new rappers collabing anymore, trying to make good music. It's about two rappers now opposing each other and taking it to the streets.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Damn,
I'm so shocked that he asked you that question because I had it in my mind but was going to leave it alone. But I'm glad he asked it now because I know you spent some time in Texas. Because being on the internet, he was kind of entertaining because he seemed like he a fool. He was talking shit, made some sense. But then I just actually heard him say that he knew that in L.A. the Muslims beat up the gangbangers before, ran them out of town. So I said some shit like,
whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
I just want to hear you.
In prison, they stay
out the way.
You
out the
me?
way.
They do their own shit.
On the street, they stay out the way. Cause they show up to the homie funeral.
His boyfriend Crenshaw. Crenshaw Sloss.
Look, check me out though. Check me out. You
got the bean pies.
You lived in Texas.
Now I notice that's neighborhood nip the crib. Damn, behind us, Keyway, Nightbud.
And you lived in La La Land.
Oh,
give me your perspective on both areas as far as you keeping your head on the swivel, feeling like you might not make it home tonight, feeling like...
Well, we're going to keep it 55th straight. Texas, beautiful, big booty sitches. I did a couple years out
to
there.
Texas.
Oh, in the big booty, beautiful sitches, like Beyonce and Mega Stallion. Something very important out there, oh, hood. And also the big booty, beautiful sitches out there. Oh, hood. As far as making it home out night, you fight me. I have nothing to fight against Texas. You got, like I said, you got real motherfuckers from everywhere on neighborhood crib. But out here, boy, on neighborhood crib in LA and South Central, man, you ain't got to ride home, you fight me, and you ain't got Billy Western tucked up under some tip. You might not make it home. You know why? Because motherfuckers died behind this shit. Motherfuckers died behind every street corner around this motherfucker. Motherfuckers is holding grudges, from the time they uncles was around, by the time they was babies in diapers and blue Chuck Taylors or red Chuck Taylors or that other color I don't like, fuck milk, on neighborhood crib. You fight me? So it goes.
On my mama, it takes some intelligence for Cuz to replace all them words like that without skipping a beat, bro. Don't slip, don't sleep. He not no slow tar like y'all think. He's selling slow tar. And he might have challenges that the average person don't have, but Cuz is way more advanced than y'all assume.
So like that. Motherfuckers hold grudges on neighborhood crib. It's a lot different. It's dangerous out here. You could get out that county jail, no money to go nowhere. Oh, neighborhood crib. You fight me, and it's just like this. All right, enemy. Y'all, of course, y'all going home. Oh, neighborhood crib, y'all gonna go home. Call homies. The homegirls, you fight me. Oh, hood. Either gonna give you a pass or not.
Oh, my mama shot my nigga King Troop. Treetop Paru. Relationships get developed just like he described. I remember being in jail with King Troop, and whatever I was dealing with, Cuz on my mama, I was thinking like, I'm gonna just go on and wait till I go to court. Maybe I went to jail on Friday. I'm gonna go to court Monday. I ain't tripping. This nigga King Troop was in that tank on the phone pressing, like trying to get in touch with YG. He like, I'm gonna get out. Pyro, blood. Woo.
I see this young nigga make it happen so quick. I had to call my issue in. Woo, woo, woo. Just so happened we got called to bail out at the same time. And when my ride came, I became his ride right to his section. Ended up on Spruce after that, kicking it with Cousin and Pyrus. Lot of relationships developed exactly how the homie just described. Oh, my mama, free King Troop, East Side.
Oh, neighborhood crap. And you fight me? A lot of motherfuckers will say, hey, well, hope he could do. But you got some motherfuckers could that get out that county jail, nigga, because they've been in there so long. And when you in there, you hear so much shit on the streets. So when you get out, you snap on neighborhood crap. You get some shit fight together. Oh, hood, you does your issue and you get out this way.
So, C-Mac, is it safe to say that Charleston White is a no-fly zone in L.A.?
Custer, bring his ass out here. Adam 22, I'll beat the shit out of Cub. We can stop Cub facing after.
He can tolerate and he can survive a meeting with Cartoon Tony, the hypocription, after he was extremely disrespectful, not only to Nipsey. I know Cub don't give a fuck about no neighborhoods, but anyway, he was also extremely disrespectful to Tookie. He give a fuck about some gangsters. And Raymond Washington, the creator of the whole Get Down, especially the East Side. And I've heard him express so much respect for these individuals. He jumped out the window on me behind Monster Cody's swipe, and what he did and did not do with it, based on what I heard, turned his back on Jesus and everything behind Monster Cody's swipe, right? But then he let Charleston White come in his presence and then do nothing about the original Keyway founder disrespect, cuz it's both boo-boo. Oh, my mama. Just like Buster Bag Rose used to be Infant Asmo from 62nd Street, was out there smiling all in Charleston White face and no other place than Texas, where we just referred to.
With some blue Chuck Taylor.
One thing Cuz was very vocal about was fuck dope fiends, dope fiend this, dope fiend that.
That's hard, how the blue rag tied around the hand and the bottle. I came up with some fly Keyway shit right there. That's hard.
And on my platform, in response to those statements, I shared my love.
Dope fiend like when you fire on a nigga.
People like I brought this up because I was present at another interview you did a couple of days ago, and you mentioned some of your loved ones who were addicted to drugs. And
keep it 55th Street,
neighborhood, 97th Street. When I spoke on the subject, I also mentioned my loved ones that live in.
Somebody in chat said, shout out Nate. He said, old emotional tuna tune. You got to say old emotional tiny teeth and tongue tuna tune. The hypocription.
The dope fiends that I never lost no respect for. And you know how I go out here, even some of your G homies, before they get up out of here, you know what it be, right? So I just want you to, just from your perspective, explain how, even though we don't push drugs, promote them, and we wish nobody we love ever get on them, how can you find yourself having that position toward drugs and still having fondness, love, and be willing to live and die for a dope fiend? So I won't sound like the only fool who say, I got love for some dope fiends.
Okay, I'll let you know. Auntie, love Auntie. Sister Hargrove, we also love you on Neighborhood Crip. Also, you fight me on hood. Auntie, love her. You fight me. She's on dope. You fight me. That's just how it is on hood. But that's still Auntie at the end of the day, and we're going to do whatever we can, fight her, you know. And we're going to keep it 55th Street. People try to have Auntie and people ain't have, you know, your shit's going to come up missing. I'm going to keep it 55th Street, but we could get Auntie in someplace better where she can get herself right. We still love her. We five ever gonna love her, and everything gonna see all right with her. Right. On 55th.
It's even known amongst our culture as melanated people that there was no convalescent homes in our areas. We don't discard our own. So for Cuz to be so reckless with just discarding everybody that ever had a problem with being overtaken and overwhelmed by drugs, it just really speaks to his lack of depth of what he's thought about before he speaks. You know what I'm saying? You got some guys that will sound like they say anything, and then when it really comes down to what they're saying, if you analyze it, they're actually calculated statements. Then you got some cats that sound like they'll say anything, and then when you look at it, they really just say anything. I just think Cuz falls in that category. He trying to speak on California and Texas as if he has dual citizenship, which he does not. However, I just felt like it was appropriate to ask you that question because you have actually resided in both regions.
Yeah.
And your
Right.
perspective
At
is
High School.
your perspective is more valid than even mine. So I
Mm.
appreciate your input on that subject. Another thing I want to ask you about is music. How long you been rapping?
Since a teenager, since you came out with Beautiful World.
Any other influences other than me particular that you would attribute to your actual artistry, or is it just what you feel you draw from any other influences? Is it just the streets, life experiences? Have you ever been in love?
I have. I've been in love about 5 times, but love has ended. I'm just fucking big booties, big booty, beautiful bitches, and leaving them alone. You find me? That's
right.
it. Yeah.
That's right.
You're not fighting to go through my phone. You find me? I don't answer. You want to block me? I come home. We do this. We do that. The rent's paid. Then you want to put me out and come fuck all that on neighborhood crib. I'm single sitch. I'm macking ass 55th Street. I'm a fuck big booty, beautiful sitches, and live a beautiful life, and everything gonna see all right. And I'm gonna get my increments on up.
Oh my mama, and I'm gonna just stay tapped into that same trend, man. On Crip, cause I just appreciate you coming through, cause I ain't even got no gang of interviewer questions for you. I just wanted to extend my platform.
on up.
And at the same time, I wanted to be a part of the movement that is CMAC, cuz I'm real proud of you, cuz. And I just hope all the best for you, cuz. Keep smashing, keep doing you, keep growing. And that's the, like I said, that's the only advice I got. Keep growing, cuz.
Keep growing, man. That's advice I got to everybody out here. My boy Reckless in this thing. What's happening with you, love?
Man, come on, cuz. You know I had to pull up. Congrats on 100K all day, every day. Fuck what these niggas say. You feel me? We gonna move them out the way. You feel me?
It's 100 grand, man. We love it. I hate the fact I'm 50 years old and the game bangers in me so much. I was on here talking how crispy the camera looked one time, and my niggas from Raymond got offended. So I just imagine keep saying 100K gonna have my niggas from the 100 like earbuds. So it's 100 grand day. We celebrating 100 grand. 100 grand.
Okay. 100 grand. I understand. Pop your collar. That boy a man. You feel me?
Okay. I think I'm gonna give myself one of these. Yeah.
Nah, man, but I just wanted, you know what I'm saying, tap in SPI and just say a couple of, you know what I'm saying, choice words for you, bro. I just want to say, first off, shouts out, salute on 100 grand. Second off there, I got to give you love just for you opening up your platform to me multiple times. Always been A1 from day one. Always showed me mad love. Always let me pull up, come and kick it with you in the black box. You know what I mean? Hey, you already know it's love over here, man. You even came over, blessed my platform on the Sunday cookout. Man, I appreciate that with Cal Woods and P-Dub, my co-host. That was a dope episode, man. I don't care what nobody say, bro. You always been solid with me. Always kept it 100 with me. So I'm going to always extend you that same gratitude because that's the attitude. You feel me? Just like that. You feel me? It's always going to be love with me.
How many niggas you know made it to 100,000 and never said hit the like, hit the subscribe? Never bought those. Go find it. I would love to see somebody put a compilation together. Me talking about hit the like, comment, subscribe. Find it. Go find it. You'll probably find me saying it 10 times throughout the whole situation. So I appreciate the long grind. You know, a lot of people hear TMC and they hear it and some repeat it. But the homie said, instead of trying to build a wall, lay a brick a day. The marathon continues, and it's been a long journey, man. Don, if you're not here to celebrate and congratulate, you're out of here. What's happening? You ain't loading, man. You got bad. Okay, what's happening, homie?
I'm chilling. You know, I just came to you know, congratulate and everything like that because you know, you've been doing it for a while. I've been supporting you ever since you came out of G Unit. So therefore, you know what? Salute on the 100K, man.
Your name, please. Let's do 100 grand. I know you like from the East Coast, and I know it's like petty, pathetic. The 100K is disrespectful to some of my Keyway comrades. So I'm trying to push the 100 grand. So I just won't keep repeating the 100K. But I appreciate you, Don Armando. Your name is familiar to me as a supporter, making positive comments. Even though I don't know your face as well. as well as I know your name, I know you ain't no new booty around here. You
I
been
thought and everything like that.
you been showing support, but you got some bunk ass Wi-Fi. That's some buildings in New York. Y'all
No, I'm actually in Philadelphia though.
Same shit. Same shit. Shout out to Philly, shout out to Cash Daddy and Bino, my Philly niggas, man. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all pulling up, show love, man. I was just trying to spend some time on here to celebrate. Matter of fact, I wanted to do some music. Some of the old content. We already started. I ain't played much music. Let me get to one of these oldie but goodies. A lot of people seem to love this around here.
Hey, Spike, ASPI, I got one request, bro. Before I bounce, bro, before you get off, you gotta play EC for me, bro. You gotta play EC for me, bro.
I'm gonna let that be the one, man. I'm gonna let that be the one since you say so.
Appreciate
SPI exclusive. This is J. Banks Music. BLACBOX Production.
When you're sticking to the script, it's a lonely road. Before they left the hole and take the big homie told. He know the way this testimony hold. On that low flow, they gon' politic on him cold. SPI Bank EC for really though. Used to really go, ask my nigga Chili Mo. Had a cold gun game, crazy knuckle up. Bust on enemies with baby double up. Back and forth with the main streets on 98. Q97, me and Lil Johnny Ray. Posted up on Coden with a big ratchet. Way before Lil Wayne threw on that snitch jacket. Woke to York with Slim Bad, what up Big Drac? Gave them back they L cuz you did that. Love my lokes even if we don't interact. Lil Mont, Baby Psych and Lil Black. EC. 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 EC.
SPI
EC.
exclusive.
EC. 97th Street, smack dead in the Middle East. Fuck the police for King Ron and Lil Reese. Tell the truth, SP3 never lack rhymes. Sometimes feel I might die behind my rap lines. We ain't in Malibu now, we in Maui. Baby Pie, EC, Bear, me and Wowie. Tico, Kiko, EC Red. Still can't believe Frankie and CC dead. Come to putting in work. Did more than a little dirt. Airbrush shirt. Big Milk, Lil Merc, Lil Box, Baby Ant, both souls, all the coops. First Street to 24 when we call the troops. Lost a legend when we buried Bug. Coach love to the riders that carry cuz, never seen it coming. Was a little foul, still took heart though, my hat off to Lil Owl. EC. 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 EC.
Baymax Business.
EC. Big Spot and Lil Spotter both got an Ezel. Tiny Spotter got 19, rest in peace, Ezel. Shouts to the females representing EC. The brownies to the quotas, rest in peace, TT. Big Tommy son on the 7, that's Stay Pops. Me and mine never bow down to J-Box. And that's the coldest crip a nigga ever met. Coldest crip I ever heard about, better yet. 33rd Neverary, only time a nigga ran. On the land, go ask my nigga Rand. ECG unit, came up a little show. Got told on by that nigga Lil Show. Went on TV, the homies did BT Ugly. Got love for Infinite and Lil EC Buzzy. For death though, that mean to my dying day. EC, that's all I've been trying to say. EC. 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 EC.
BLACBOX Production.
EC.
GITA, gratitude is the attitude. Shout out Poetic Flacco, man, came through, broke big bread, man.
to give. But Flacco came through, showed much love, and hold on, y'all, real quick. I'm on my live. I'm gonna call you back. You can tune in. You heard me? I'm gonna call you back. All right. Yeah. So appreciate that, Flacco. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that y'all might not be aware of that I really appreciate Flacco for, as he's established himself as one of the prominent members of this media space that we all are tapped into. He has kept it a Google with me from day one. He ain't never changed. And I appreciate cuz on my mama reckless. What it do?
Hey man, SPI, you speaking on Flacco, bro. Hey, I feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out, salute to Flacco, bro, because he always been solid with me. A1 from day one. We didn't have multiple conversation on Viral Ways podcast, you know what I mean? So regardless how the outside might look at Flacco, bro, he ain't been number solid with me.
Oh, shout out to the Viral Way, Mr. Viral Messiah, Montaneers, Eastside Keyways. Very intelligent, articulate brothers that I'm proud of in this space. I love the diversity that they exhume, represent, possess, and project and present on a regular, man. They the ones, cuz that we all grow as a community. I'm very interested in seeing them be sat somewhere in a higher. I don't like what I've been seeing about Mr. Viral and the FBA. I ain't checked it out, but it seemed like he anti-FBA to some degree.
Nah, I mean, it's really this, you know what I'm saying, to keep it 100 with you, I don't want to speak too much from his standpoint because, I don't want to, misquote his words or how he feel or his thought process or anything like that, but it's really boiled down to this, though, SPR. We feel like FBA is a cult, and we say that because out of all the races and ethnicities out here, man, FBA attack other black people more than anybody, but we supposed to be pro-black. Y'all supposed to be pro-black, but attack more black people.
Okay, so you're not FBA as well.
Now I'm FBP. I'm for all black people. You feel me? If your skin, if you got this color skin, you my friend, straight up. You know what I'm saying? We going through the same struggle, going through the same thing, dealing with this scandalous justice system. You know what I mean? Everything, man. Crooked laws, crooked police, man. If you black, we all dealing with that. No matter what your ethnicity is, if you African, Haitian, Jamaican, any of that, we dealing with the same thing under one roof.
You know where the first time I ever heard that concept?
What's up? Where that?
When the white man said, fuck them all, anybody that look like that, they all the same. When you break down their actual, the way they're configured, you have Irish, you have Italian, you have German, you have European. They're only white in a combination in order to stand against us.
Right.
And when they tell us, oh, you're all black, fuck you all, and then we all start denying our differences and our diverseness, I think we start viewing ourselves in the eyes that they view us. I believe when you think about Africa, the continent, and how tribal it is, we have never felt like we were all one. So to think that we're going to attach ourselves to an already extremely tribal situation that has war, bloodshed, and a history of it, when we have no knowledge of where we fit in, I think FBA is a lot more logical when you think about lineage. When we don't have we don't have accents. We don't have no understanding of the languages they speak. We have absolutely no connection to what we understand them to be, other than we are similar by skin tone. That's like saying a very pale Spaniard is identical to a fucking Russian.
Right. No, I understand your ideology. You feel me? I definitely understand your ideology and your mindset on that SPR. You know what I mean? I just feel like, bro, it's so much diversion already going on amongst our people, man. We got to come together at some point, man. You see the world get more messed up by the day. They configuring more laws to go against us by the day. We got crooked police taking us out every day. You know what I mean? So FBA is really just going to be another diversion to separate black people amongst each other, man. We got to come together like a family cookout, man. We got to come together like a family reunion. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to lie. Even if the brother next door ain't FBA, if I see him getting drugged through the mud on some scandalous, man, I'm jumping out my body for him just like I would do for one of my brothers that is. You know what I mean?
That's fine, but you have to be aware anytime you intend to build a lot of times that includes tearing down. And the fact that we are trying to establish a lineage because we have been stripped of such, we understand it's not going to be easily accepted by those that are not used to it. And we're not going to fold. We're not going to bend. I consider myself FBA. I tend to believe that there are melanated people that are the original on all parts of the planet. I believe the melanated human, regardless of their nationality, their origin, their dialect, or whatever, I believe throughout the whole planet, each person that initially occupied each part of the planet was melanated to some degree. And I think a lack of melanation is a result of either a later conception of being started or some type of lack or something didn't quite go right. I think melanin is a very valuable part of human design. And when you have something that doesn't contain it, I see something that is less than. And regardless, I mean, if blood is deemed as something very valuable or a certain type of blood cells, when you lack them, we call it a condition. When you don't have the appropriate amount of cells to make you be able to deal with the elements naturally. And if the sun becomes your enemy, come on now, the most natural element to this world that we know of giving life, energy, protection, and healing is your enemy, skin-wise. There is something unnatural about your orientation, if you ask me.
Yeah, so something about your chemical makeup that's off brand, you know what I mean? You can't absorb the most powerful energy on earth without it, you know, tearing up your skin, causing defects in your tone and things of that nature. So yeah, I definitely feel you, SPI. You already know, bro. You know what I mean? And I want to tell you this too, also, you know, I know this is off the subject, but I got to give you a big shout out and salute, man, for you and ODM handling business behind stage, man, chopping it up like two grown men. Hey, man, I love seeing you and ODM on that live together, kicking it, having a good time. Hey, bro, hey, that warmed my heart, bro. That warmed my heart straight up.
I enjoyed it so much. One of my keyways told me, look like I enjoyed it too much. Shout out to ODM, though. What did I say? Because I ain't gonna lie. If it came off like that, I got accepted because it does feel way better to have that energy when a homie than the opposite. I enjoy that better. That's the only reason I ever have tapped in with any homie online is for good shit. Never intended on having one interaction, altercation, negative interaction with a homie. I know how to apply myself appropriately to homies. To be extremely honest with you, I came on this internet to troll one individual who had lied upon me. I'm not a troll type nigga. I don't play. I chose one individual because he had lied upon me. Wacko 100. Then early on, Gonzo spoke my name, and I chose to get at him. These were very light-hearted type things, and Gonzo lost his life. I had misspoke on him getting robbed. I chose to correct that. He and I became cool before his passing. I thank the creator for that because I had no idea we were going to lose him as a coach. Bosco picked with me. I entertained that. Outside of that, I've never desired to have all these dispatch with all these people. That's not what I'm here for. But I have entertained quite a few of them that I perhaps shouldn't have. But anything that involved a homie always was with them. I never did a homie wrong. And anytime they wanted to get it right, or you should just say left, I've been readily available, like ODM Slim. I never did nothing wrong to the homie. We got off track. I never forced him to put to no position of apologies. I didn't offer no apologies. It's just over with. Let's reset. I know how to reset, huh?
Nah, that's big fact, SPI. So, you know, when I pulled up, shouted out the live, and you hear ODO talk about, oh, man, they got this nigga reckless, man. Oh, big old SPI fan. Man, you a super fan. He all in Discord talking about SPI, man. He cool. Man, shut up. Don't nobody want to hear that, bro. Just seeing that, man, seeing the bros kick it and laugh. Hey, bro, that meant the world to me, man. Just to see two solid brothers that I rock with. A1 from day one. Never came on your side of the fence throwing dirt at ODM. Never went to ODM side of the fence throwing dirt on SPI, man. Always kept it solid with both individuals, bro. So to see y'all come together, man, bury that hatchet, Hey, bro, that was love for the C team, man. That was love for the C team, man. We needed that. Straight up, we needed that.
I can't let that conversation go by without me shouting out Crip Mac, because although I was eager, I was always ready and willing. I was not eager, anxious, or chasing that interaction to squash that with ODM Slim. Crip Mac happened to be in the black box on the phone with ODM, and just my natural banter, when I realized he was on the phone with, I just spoke like, "Damn, cuz, you gonna troll me forever?" And then immediately Crip Mac put it on speakerphone. You know ODM Slim personality. He's immediately full of laughter. No, cuz I ain't tripping. Shout out Dre 5. The only thing that I didn't really feel about it is that I have been currently involved with the homie Dre 5, politicking against and trolling ODM Slim. I done had an opportunity to run it by the homie. Although the homie is aware of my position in general, I want all this shit to be dead. Him and ODM Slim has a relationship that precedes me. It goes back. Matter of fact, ODM Slim introduced me to the homie. So, of course, even though ODM Slim introduced me to the homie, as we became a group of niggas fuck with each other, me and the homie lock in. That's the homie. So,
right.
So it don't. So now it's not like my relationship that preceded ODM. It's the homie. Now, while we all three we knew each other, we was all cool. They had an incident that got real gangster. It got deep, bro. And at that time, I did all I could to mediate, squash it, calm the little homie down, because whatever took place, no matter how gangster he handled it, he wasn't satisfied. He didn't appreciate the way ODM Slim, whatever. So he was trying to take it to a lot of different levels at a certain point, and I was playing the mediator. No, you tripping, let it go. Woo, woo. He ended up going to prison.
Right.
Me and ODM Slim ended up bumping heads. When he got out, I utilized that energy to get it right back going toward ODM Slim. And then I didn't really have no deep feelings toward ODM Slim of negativity.
Right.
A homie did. So what I'm saying is I squashed that while me and the homie was trolling him together. But I don't believe it's worth having this negative energy with keyways online. Even if you really got that type of energy toward the nigga, keep it offline.
Facts. No, that's facts, bro. I want to give you another shout out salute just on this. Shout out salute to C-Mac, man. Hey, y'all already know, man. Tap in with the bro. You know what I'm saying? No custers allowed. No custers allowed in my C-Mac voice. You know what I mean? But hey, when I seen C-Mac shout out ODM, when you had him in the black box, doing your interview with C-Mac, hey, I had to hit ODM. Was like, hey, bro, I just seen C-Mac shout you out on SPR's live, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, but SPR showed you love. SBI showed you love. He didn't have nothing negative to say about you when C-Mac shouted you out or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was love over there. You feel me?
No, the love has been since day one, cousin Crip. Plus, I ain't fuck ODM Slim. Little C-Bop is a loc, right?
Right.
See itself. Regardless of what he gone through, how grown he has been, I've never lied on him. So even when I say I experienced Spody Face, tried to get him to squab, even though he didn't jump up and squab, I called it a mark out because we was beefing. But he turned the fade down calmly. Cud was close enough to rush Cud. Cud didn't rush him. I'm glad they didn't fight in the environment we were in the Valley. Armenian friend of mine, investor, who I'm no longer in communication with, that they both are. But at this moment, this was a place that I had a key to, that I invited them to.
Right.
And as soon as Spody Face, what happened was ODM Slim was clowning Cuz for recording Brick Baby on the phone. And his talking about some police shit. And our position was, I'm sitting in a chair, ODM Slim is sitting on my right, Spody Face is sitting on my left. So they're having this conversation across me. And ODM Slim is real casual, leaned back in his chair. Spody Face is kind of sitting up. He keeps more of a serious attitude anyway. So when ODM Slim was clowning about, he did some police shit, I was shocked to hear Spody Face like, you feel like I did some police shit, we can get out right now. But immediately, not only did ODM Slim laugh it off, I overcompensated. Oh, hold up. No, we ain't finna do that.
Right.
Where it went. So I was just so shocked that when me and ODM Slim bumped heads and I came online and said, nigga, I remember Spody Face marked you out. Spody Face came online and denied it and claimed to have marked me out. Now look, me and ODM Slim is cool, which means Odium Slim ain't gonna lie.
Right.
He may have been politicking with them at that moment, but Cub back on keeping the keyway with the low. So he ain't gonna lie. So now the way I've detailed what took place that night is gonna be confirmed by another real keyway. He ain't gonna call me no lie. Why would he do that after we come full circle? When he know what took place, why would I make that up? This how backwards Spody Face is. I was sharing this information that was all factual in order to serve Odium Slim with the truth. And this nigga came out, called me a lie, and agreed that I got marked out that night and said they got footage. And I am waiting peacefully. Drop the motherfucking footage because if SPI got marked out,
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
never in my 50 years how I got marked out, nigga. Nigga.
Man, I just want to see the whole C team, all of the keyways, you know what I'm saying? All of the family, man. I just want to see brothers all get along. Even if brothers ain't the best of friends, networking and doing business together, man. Just everybody having, you know what I'm saying, a common ground, letting bygones be bygones. Everybody just stay in their lane, rock it out, do it big, you know what I'm saying? Because I see it's a lot of love, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Seeing you and ODM together, bro, that was lovely seeing that, man. Seeing the C team rock it out, kicking it, having good laughs, you know what I'm saying? Tighten it up. I'm like, hey, that's what's up, man. I hear ODM probably behind the scenes 2-3 times, like, hey, I see that, bro. That's love, man. I'm glad to see that. He's like, yeah, I knew you was gonna say something about that. You already know I'm gonna say something about that.
What I appreciate about it too as well is the first time we collabed was because some New York niggas was way obliviously on our nuts. Some niggas who wake up every day to study what some niggas on the other side of the coast do via the internet and spend hours repeating the same few phrases to describe it negatively blows my mind. So the fact that we did our first collab to politic on some outsiders, I appreciated that too.
Nah, and SPI, let's be real. That's how it usually is, man. When brothers come together, it's usually because they have a mutual beef with another person. You know what I mean? Outside of the territory. So, hey, sometimes, you know, we need that negative energy to bring that love back on some positive. You know what I mean? So while they think that they was tearing up the sector and tearing it apart, really y'all rebuilding the sector and helping us bring this back right. So, hey, we appreciate that negative energy. You know what I mean? Because look how we just flipped that negative into a positive, like a battery. You know what I mean? Now we in charge. You feel me?
Right. And I'm glad they figured it out, left that shit alone. Because I mean, that, and the cold part about it, cuz the face, show face, dogs, whatever cut name is, he jumped off the cliff when the nigga didn't even disrespect him. I reacted to his content. At the points I was confused at what he was saying. I expressed my confusion, and I guess that irritated him. Or he felt disrespected because I couldn't quite follow exactly what he was saying, and he got deeply in his feelings. I don't understand it. Couldn't a nigga from the other side of nowhere make me feel no kind of way by having any type of commentary on my get down? Cause we do what we do. You can like it, love it, or leave it. You have options.
Nah, man. I tell people that all the time, SPR. Once y'all put anything on the internet, it is fair reaction for anybody to react to however they see fit. You might get a positive reaction. You might get a negative reaction. If you don't want either type of reaction, keep it off the net. That's plain and simple. Once you put it on the net, it is fair use for anybody to react to it in the manner and the way that they see fit. You know what I mean? You can't dictate the way somebody reacts to content that you put on your channel or put on the net, bro. You can't. You know what I mean? You can't police that. If that's going to be an issue and you got thin skin and you can't handle the heat when it's on your head, then just keep it off the net all the way, period. You know what I mean? So that ain't no knock towards you. That ain't no knock towards ODM or anybody else that do reaction videos, bro. If y'all don't like the way brothers react to it, keep it off the net. Plain and simple.
Okay, that's your perspective on it, huh?
Facts.
I wonder why we ain't here celebrating 100K. That's what we want, right?
No, we celebrating 100 grand. We celebrating 100 grand.
My bad, 100 grand. This blue Smurf all 4 seasons on my mama.
different seasons. We do it all, yeah. Yeah, I got riders from all sides, we locked in. Stock 10, these niggas think they got me boxed in. When I shoot, I'm something like top 10. Hitting targets, and won't stop neither, they shouldn't have got me started. These niggas knowing who the hardest, we don't play at all. Different guns for different seasons. Nigga, we told them all, choppers for the fall, semis for the summer. Winter, we told Glocks, yeah, it get cold around this motherfucker. Yeah, it get cold around this bitch, give me that Baymac hoodie. What you know about Raymond Washington, Stanley Tookie? Can't bring the homies to my shows, don't even book me, cause we frontline. Put it in my contract, I signed a dotted line. Yeah, we be outside, tatted up with no shirts on. He been hanging around for a minute, time to get put on. We stand strong, here for a minute, I ain't staying long. We back to back, and serve niggas just like ping pong. Thermals with them hoodies on, it get cold where we at. My bitch said I did a code, calling me like where you at? I be on them hot blocks, pull up, get your ass wet. Summertime, push-ups and pull-ups, 7 a set. Raised by a gangster, Ocho Siete. Slamming dominoes with my hollering out faint day. It'll be a melee, just give me a reason. Different quetes for different seasons. Nigga, we do it all. Yeah, I got riders from all sides, we locked in. Stock 10, these niggas think they got me boxed in. When I shoot, I'm something like top 10. Hitting targets, and won't stop neither, they shouldn't have got me started. These niggas knowing who the hardest, we don't play at all. Different guns for different seasons. Nigga, we told them all, choppers for the fall, semis for the summer. Winter, we told Glocks, yeah, it get cold around this motherfucker. Ackwood stuff a whole eighth. And for that check, I ain't never late. My name good, any whole weight. Ask me where I'm from, I'm gon' tell you. I don't hesitate. A to the 8, both up, I don't separate. Disrespect the game that I demonstrate. Squabble up, cause I ain't finna wait. Cause let's get this out the way. Mafias, we come out and play, this shit don't stop. Generation after generation, I get it from my pops. Quick to holler with that something like OZ and termite. Outside like roaches when they turn on them street lights. We do it all. Hand-toe choppers for the fall, cause we be gunning. That thing hold a whole 100. Got them niggas running. Them niggas thought that I was bluffing. I'm David Ruffin. These slugs will make your heart stop pumping. Still thugging. And no, I don't need a reason. We be at it all 4 seasons. We do it all. Yeah, I got riders from all sides. We locked in. Stock 10. These niggas think they got me boxed in. When I shoot, I'm something like top 10. Hitting targets and won't stop neither. They shouldn't have got me started. These niggas knowing who the hardest. We don't play at all. Different guns for different seasons. Nigga, we told them all. Choppers for the fall, semis for the summer. Winter, we told Glocks, yeah, it get cold around this motherfucker.
First, also features playback break. Here, this really green bullshit. I'm VJ Way. Y'all in the black box. We just did 100 grand. Keep it cracking this grand. Really green bullshit.
Come and be with our baby. You got your damn mind. You knew the rules when you got into this. It's Noonie. Good and goddamn well I ain't gonna leave my family. Leave your family? You goddamn cool, you know that?
You be on bullshit, fuck what you want. This what you could get, you get that good shit. You get your oil lit, you get them Nikes, you get that new shit. Niggas be talking, I really do shit. I have you tripping, I make you lose it. I just be coolin', making my music. I'm with bitches, we watching movies. I tooted and booted, I do it, I do it. You be on bullshit, now you mad cause I can't call you, my phone on the charger. You think we the Carters? Bitch, I'm a bowler, bitch, I'm a player, bitch, I'm a man. Just bought a new lat, the Via. They be tryna fuck, I be tryna chill ill. Think that it's real, but it's not. I just at the time on my watch. I gotta go, I gotta leave. I don't know, maybe we'll see. There you go, tripping again. I know, I'm what you need. Oh my God, I heard this before. You stressing me out. I need to smoke, I need to drink. I just don't know. I might have to pull me a phone. I'ma just head to the door. You could get your shit and go away. I just had to let you know that you be on bullshit. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. You get them Nikes, you get that new shit. You get that new shit. You get them Nikes, you get that new shit. You get that new shit. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. I'm not gonna tell you this no more. I really fuck with you, I do. But you be causing a lot of problems, and you be tripping out the blue. Always mad at me, tell me what I did. What the fuck I ever do? I just be loving on you, spend all my money on you. Out here thugging for you, out here hustling for you. Tell me what the fuck I did, what I ever do, what I do to you. Tell me what the fuck I did, what I ever do, what I do to you. Tell me what the fuck I did, what I ever do, what I do to you. I gotta go, I gotta leave. I don't know, maybe we'll see. There you go, tripping again. I know I'm what you need. Oh my God, I heard this before. You stressing me out. I need to smoke, I need to drink. I just don't know. I might have to pull me a four-way. I'ma just head to the doorway. You could get your shit and go away. I just had to let you know, that you be on bullshit. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. You get them Nikes. You get that new shit. You get that new shit. You get them Nikes. You get that new shit. You get that new shit. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. Fuck what you want. This what you could get. This what you could get. Not gonna tell you this no more. Really fuck with you I do. But you be causing a lot of problems. You be tripping out the blue. Always mad at me. Tell me what I did. What the fuck I ever do. I just be loving on you. Spend all my money on you.
I ain't got one loaded up in here, but we gonna get to it. But before we get to a Nate Nitty record, we gonna get back to our next piece of content in the time. This is Spotterlo speaking on the only time crossing paths with Game once the beef started. And the reason why I felt like I had to make this video is because Hold No 100 had told this lie. And when he told this lie, this was part of the lie. But this...
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
So he told that lie, trying to recall a story where he encountered Game, 40 Glock, I believe Mobb Deep, and some other individuals. And he has been intending to place me at that event, and I wasn't there. Somehow Dub C from the West Side Connection, Willie Calloway, and Whack 100 had a conversation about me denying the fact that I was there online, and it turned into me and Whack, whatever, and I gave him opportunity to clarify behind the scenes. He chose not to. So not only did he lie about me being at the scene, he also lied and said...
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
So I wanted to clarify I was not there when this event took place. And since me and Game caught ourselves not getting along, we only crossed paths one time in Westside Pyro Hood, some place you would never find Hold No 100. It was me, Puto, GIP, 3 up top. You see his name on the glass, on my mama. It was Luck from Hustlers, and that was it. As far as we was on 135th and McKinney, if you know, you know. 2 T's from Bunny Hunters. Seen Puto outside going to the car with a purple rag in his pocket, pulled up on him in all tense as a passenger and dropped him like, where you from? Cuz got the purple rag. Cuz recognized 2 T's. You know he's from Bunny Hunters, from Gray Street. He like, I know you be with Spider. We know Spider in there shooting a movie. We want to holler at Cuz. Oh no, we said we got Game around the corner trying to squash the beef. Do you want to squash it? So Puto, I was in there I was asleep. I was taking a neighborhood because it wasn't my time to film. But I'm filming for a white producer, director, Sal Martino, and I have famous Raj from What's Happening on set. And it's a real production. It's independent, real production. We're expecting Master P to the following day. So it came to a time where shout out Jim Bob from Cabanella. I told Puto when he came and woke me up, he like, look, the nigga from Bunny Hunter just told me he got Game around the corner. They want to pull up and holler and squash the beef. I'm telling Puto, I don't want to talk to nobody. So I tell everybody affiliated, even Dino that grew up on McKinley, Westside Pyro on the phone line. You know, Dino was the one who had invited me to be a part of this production. And I let him know he was planning on filming at the Littleton's house right there. These are stipulations, He told me he was going to have all that secure. I was going to encounter or speak to or deal with anyone I did not desire. So, mind you, I've been on the street my whole life. My grandmother lives. I could walk to my grandmother's house. She lives on this very street. But my political affiliation, outside of being extremely tight with Hootie and JJ, rest in peace at the time, that ain't really my area. But it ain't really no ops, as it had turned into over the years, the whole NWA. If you know, back then it wasn't like that. These was my niggas. But anyway, we in here filming this movie, and even though I told Puto I wasn't trying to holler at nobody. Eventually, 2T's brought Game around there, and Game attempted to approach me about squashing the beef. I felt like I had no authority to squash the beef. I was G-Unit Crippin'. The beef started with the New York niggas. It's not my place to squash it. I'm not tripping on you. We ain't got to talk. I'm not looking for you, but you're not finna come here and say you cool with Spider. Why this is cracking, especially after the way 50 was hollering about loyalty and all that. This is the position I was playing. However, when I walked outside and looked, cuz it looked like a Paru picnic. We in the middle of Paru headquarters, Keyway. So mind you, even though it looked like a whole lot of Damus out there to get at me, 97% of that crowd was just coming because they heard Spider shooting a movie in the hood that was going around on text phones. And Game came to try to squash it. But if you just had to look at it, it looked like 3 Crips surrounded by a gang of Parus. It was even my homie, Ghetto Black from Lantana. He had a brother from Athens who came around there on crutches. He was out there with his few little homies supporting me. People were just, but it looked terrible. So I'm in the backyard just poking shit out on 135th and McKinney. Jim Bob from Nellis, you'll hear Hold On 100 try to throw Jim Bob's name in his mouth about a documentary or something. Ask Jim Bob about me and how we politic in this city. But anyway, it's my nigga. It started right here. He was an older looking G nigga who caught my eye. Now I'm in the backyard of the Littletons. We on the 135th side for those that know, that little brick wall. So mind you, when the whole interaction started, where I'm sitting at a table, we're going over my lines with Raj from What's Happening, and the lady that was the mama on Baby Boy, not the main mama that got knocked down in the house, but the mama that was smoking a cigarette when Tyrese came to see his baby mama, and she was sitting in there like, you know, that was my co-star. So we sitting at the table running over lines. The actual front door is to my back. Game is the door crack open, and Game done peeked his head in the door saying, "Hey, let me holler at you, loco." My whole perspective was, I'm working. I ain't got time to talk. I didn't get up. I didn't turn around. I dressed cuz from my shoulder like I ain't got time to talk. Mind you, my little homie Luck from Hustlers, he got the AR up under a towel on his arm like this. Bam. It's covered up. But he got it like this. And, you know, Game 6'5", Luck like 5'6". Luck is putting his forearm in Game chest with the AR, telling him the homie ain't talking right now. Game is using all his humility, but his size to like lean over the homie, still get his way in the door and try to get eye contact with me that I would accept. He like, it's me, loco. You gonna do me like that? And I'm just like, we not finna do this right here. Catch me at a drive-through, private, whatever. We could talk, call my phone. Okay, we not finna do this on display in front of all this crowd. I'm politicking, feel me? So after all that, I'm in the backyard. Jim Bob like catch my eye, and he like, hold on. He like, who that?
What?
Who that?
Free, get back.
Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Look what I'm finna get. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all how it go. Hold on, Breeze. This Blue Smurf gang signs. I'll be right back.
Something heavy in it. Can't remember when the last time they caught a nigga slipping. Like Mayweather with the punches, I just roll with it. Now we play with poles and extensions, don't get your soul lifted. Yeah, this shit hit different, you can tell by my talk. I really walk that walk, what the fuck you thought? I mean business, get off that liquid and I bleed niggas. Broke niggas, always be leeching, I ain't feed niggas. V12 engine, get on the gas and watch me leave niggas. Rest in peace to the hustle man. I can't finesse, that's cool, I use my muscle in. Double up again and again. Yeah, I play for the win, don't play for nothing less. Don't play no games if it ain't chess. Tatted my gang on my flesh so they know the business. Mafia crip till I'm finished, that's what it's been since the beginning. You know the mafia's winning. Blue colors with the gold trimming. Big homie talking, little homie shut the fuck up and listen. Don't ever speak up on no mission, keep that shit quiet. They always holler fuck the odds, but ain't nobody dying. Somebody lying, I don't understand the capping. Hit him where it hurt and get that captain. checkmate. Hood like Spider and gangster like Hefe. Don't care about nothing but what the sex say.
When I leave the block, I see an oppa throwing gang signs. Leaning out the window with the chop, throwing gang signs. Throwing gang signs. Brody took off a nigga top for throwing gang signs. When I leave the block, I see an oppa throwing gang signs. Leaning out the window with the chop, throwing gang signs. Throwing gang signs. Brody took off a nigga top for throwing sex. Yeah, it ain't all lovely. Same shit in the 6 series we did inside the cutty. Summer rain, it might get muddy. Like what I'm told Lord for, if everybody loved me. Was engraved in my gravel before anybody dug me. That's on Christ, I've been on back-to-backs. Niggas call me lucky. Other niggas did it too, but them niggas is druggies. Some did it for bitches, others did it for money. We did it like playing sports, it's your man, now get on him. Gossip ain't for gangsters, he said, she said, got him dead. Crack a nigga cranium, we got inside his head. Me and Broker sell matches, we put niggas to bed. We shot niggas and fled, we pop niggas and dread. We chop niggas and squid. Red bottom, my Nike Cortez. Check his post, scroll emoji, niggas dead. Finito. Walking down, popping round, that's a cheat code. Bust a pussy open like a freak hoe. Game time. Face card valid forever on the main line. Put him in the clouds, we out here giving niggas hang time. Gang sign. When I leave the block, I see an oppa throwing gang signs. Leaning out the window with the chop, throwing gang signs. Throwing gang signs. Brody took off a nigga top for throwing gang signs. When I leave the block, I see an oppa throwing gang signs. Leaning out the window with the chop, throwing gang signs. Throwing gang signs. Brody took off a nigga top for throwing gang signs.
You ain't never met a giant, height was 5'9". How he get his reputation, busting 5'9". Got that step, Monster Cody, I went prime time. Known to smack on crushed berries when it's lunchtime. I was selling dope, never had a ticket lunchtime. I was pitching nickels to the smokers, had a lunch line. I'm speaking facts, but this shit sound like a punchline. Niggas make you pay them for the foul, I'ma pump mine. Fell in love with rockin' Valentino, fuck that nonsense. Niggas spin your block and upload it like it's content. I just wanna fuck her cause she Spanish, make some content. I'ma choose the moolah over money cause it's constant. Rather trap and get it out the gutter with my side chick. Nina, it get tricky, I got Blicky who I ride with. Me, myself, and I and this gun who I vibe with. It's me against the world like I ain't counting on this deal. If I die and catch a body, nigga, who gon' foot the bill? South Central like a Trojan, boy, these hoes that get you killed. Niggas trolling on the web and they acting like they built. I just hustle for $1 billion, double R's out of silk. Pull up some European looking pale like some milk. Only niggas score 100 in the game like I'm Will. Drop 20,000, got a shoe fetish up until. Got a solid bloodline, blue team, it's a quilt.
The block, I see an oppa throwing gang signs. Leaning out the window with the chop, throwing gang signs. Throwing gang signs. Brody took off a nigga top for throwing gang signs. When I leave the block, I see an oppa throwing gang signs. Leaning out the window with the chop, throwing gang signs. Throwing gang signs. Brody took off a nigga top for throwing gang signs. Gang signs. Blue for throwing gang signs. Gang signs. Brody took off a nigga top for throwing gang signs.
Young Hefe, before he was mad at me, but this how I treat keyways. I didn't know much about Hefe. I knew Cuz had bars. Cuz stepped into this space. I invited him to be a part of a production. Keyway. It's just how I fuck with keyways. I still got faith Cuz gonna come around and keep it crippin' with the low. Oh, my mama. We still celebrating 100 grand in the black box, y'all.
Ever cross game path when we was involved in that shit. I was on 135th and McKinney, nigga, in the Pyro patch. Nigga, you better ask somebody. 2 T's from Bunny Hunters pulled up on Puto outside. Where you from, blood? Puto had the little purple rag hanging out his pocket, so even if a nigga wanted to do the throw off, it was too late. Ray Street. Oh, I know you the nigga that be with Spider, right? Yeah. I know y'all in there shooting the movie. Tell him I got game around the corner. He want to holler and squash that shit. I'm in the motherfucking.
Tell a story detailed word for word the same way 1,000 times over decades. You know it's factual. You don't never slip up and say nothing different.
House at the Littleton's house. Anybody know about the Littleton's house? We was at the Littleton's house. I'm in there knocked out because it ain't my time to shoot. Puto come wake me up like, cuz, nigga, 2 T's just put up outside. Somebody got a game around the corner, want to holler at you. I told cuz, man, I'm not trying to holler at nobody.
He's recently who don't be online inserting himself on nothing. He recently used his voice, name, and likeness to correct game on some inaccuracies. I've been putting his name out there for decades online in different little situations. 2 T's ain't never, not once, felt the need to correct me. Even when I used to talk about the old
Sizzler that used to be in Compton, and I used to be in there enjoying the salad bar and a steak or something like that. I love their clam chowder. Compton Boulevard, downtown Compton used to have a Sizzler. No longer exists. And at the height of my popularity back in the day, I used to be in there breaking bread, doing my 1, 2, and 2 T's would call me and be like, "Hey, you at Sizzler?" I'm like, "Yeah, why? What's up?" He like, "Man, I don't know why people think I want to do something to you. Every time you somewhere, somebody call letting me know." Oh, my mama, shout out 2 T's from Bonnie Under. Shout out J-Rock. Shout out Top Dog. Y'all know what it do. Rest in peace, PD. Oh, my mama, do like.
Ain't got nothing to say. So I go find the first AD. This nigga named Dino that lived on McKinley all his life. Who
Didn't I just describe Dino? Yep, see?
Invited me to come be a part of this production. I'm like, Dino, check this out, cuz. I just heard this nigga Game is around the corner trying to holler at me to squash this little shits. I ain't trying to talk to nobody about nothing. He like, all right, I got you. So now, some time's passed. I'm in the living room at the table with the nigga Raj from What's Happening and all that.
Is this the same story, y'all? If it's the same story, put some spiders in the motherfucking chat.
That we setting up the scene. They setting the lighting and shit. Imagine my surprise when I hear over my shoulder, hey, Loco, can I holler?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, shout out Lady JJ. I meant to shout out that super chat earlier. I appreciate you, baby. You and Flacco lit it up with them pretty colors.
Let you, man, it's me. I look over my shoulder. Game is got his head like cracked in the door of the house that I'm filming in. The homie Luck from Hustlers, he got the AR in his arm. He got like the towel laid over the AR, like putting his arm in Game chest. Like the homie ain't talking to nobody. I reach over my shoulder with my head. I don't even get up out my chair. Neighborhood, I'm like, cuz I'm working. I ain't got nothing to say. He like, it's like that with me, Loco. It's me, it's your nigga. I'm like, you can't see I'm working, homie. I ain't got nothing to talk about. I ain't talking right now. So the homie, Luck, his head probably come to Game chest right here. So he telling me, he trying to hold him back. He ain't finna fire cuz or blast cuz. This ain't the scenario for no weird ass shit like that. So Game is using his height and his humbleness to just be able to keep leaning forward and not like it's me, Loco. He been extremely humble. So when I shut it down, cuz like
For the guy, I ain't watched this video since the day I made it, and I know I'm telling the identical same story. I told this story years ago.
Except that the door closed. When the door closed and he's outside now I get up out my chair and go find the nigga I told I wasn't trying to holler. I'm on his head. I'm like, cuz, I told you I wasn't trying to woo. He like, man, he ain't got no explanation. But now when I go look up to find him and I look outside, cuz it looked like a pyro picnic, cuz there's so many bloods outside. I'm not trying to exaggerate, so I'm gonna be realistic as I can. Somewhere between 20 and 40 bloods surrounding the Littleton's house. So like, I'm like, damn. Immediately it looks intimidating, but as I'm standing there, I'm realizing everybody here, almost nobody here has a negative energy toward me. A lot of it was just, they heard they shooting a movie in the hood, they pulling up, and the other portion was gay.
Am I telling the same story I just told a minute ago?
Hey, same story, word from word. You heard?
Trying to peace treaty. Then it was like a G nigga. I don't remember your name, G homie from West Side Peru.
Jim Bob, my nigga Jim Bob. Watch, I'm gonna just show you. Watch this. He might not answer, but I'm gonna just show you what it is these days. Oh, my mama. My peoples. From a moment like this what's been developed. Of course, he ain't gonna answer. I'm on the spot. But you know, if the answer wasn't normal, I wouldn't even have put myself on the spot. Shout out Jim Bob from Nellis, though. Just spoke to him last week.
Please leave your message.
He might hit me back while we doing this.
It's like on the gate on the 135th side. He like was getting eye contact with me. He was like, let me, he had a little salt and pepper in his beard. He like, let me holler at you, young homie, just me. So I gave my peoples the okay. We 4 Crips, 2 heats, a 4.5 and an AR. We in the middle. I don't really know what everybody energy is at this time. So when I let Cuz come in the backyard, Cuz like, he give me this long like speech about, 2 young black men got opportunity to do something positive, whoop, wop, wop, it'd be big. for us to squash it. Why he would like to be involved in mediating it. It'll be a benefit toward him and the platform he was attempting to.
And I don't know how y'all gonna take this. Just know Jim Bob and Big U, Jim Bob from Nellis, Pyru, and Big U, the Big U, they real tight too.
Bill as a peacemaker in the neighborhood, and I humbly listened to every word he said. And as soon as he finished, I was like, "Check this out, my nigga. I fuck with some New York niggas, cuz, and it's on with the whole unit, my nigga. I'm not finna be the one."
Type of loyalty 50 Cent claimed he desired, but didn't respect and appreciate and cherish.
One to be doing no peacemaking, no mediating. I respect where you're coming from. Cuz was like, all right, I respect that, but that's the only time. I came right back there the next day. Shout out JJ, rest in peace. My nigga Hootie. I came right back there the next
day. I just shouted them same niggas out earlier. I remember JJ told me the next day, Pyru, you want a barbecue on this corner, 135th and McKinney with blue rags hanging out your pocket? Just imagine. Anybody know the local climate now? Just imagine. It's what JJ, rest in peace, was telling me back then. Whew, well, we been around. Oh, blah. Shout out Young Hootie.
They met Master P, DeMar DeRozan, Lil Romeo. The very next day we finished the filming and all that. But that's the only time I seen Cuz. He'll tell you that.
And all that was me trying to clarify. I was not at this incident where Ho No 100 gang 40 Glock and Mobb Deep was at. And that's why I was telling that story. The only time I crossed paths with Game when it was supposed to be problems was at that time in Pyru Hood shooting a film called Parole on some very professional business that I wasn't interested in fucking up, and Game approached me in attempting to establish peace. And Ho No 100 was lying, just like I tell a story about me going to Game's original, what was the name of his first album, the documentary?
Yep.
Okay, when he first dropped it, there used to be a legendary record store on Rosecrans and Central, which is Pyru Paradise. And they just so happened to have a record store there. So his very first in-store signing on that release day, they dropped records on Tuesday. So the Tuesday he dropped that album, he did an autograph CD signing in Compton on Rosecrans and Central, right across street from the Tams that should called his case in, that eventually got the Kendrick mural, the one that they highlighted in the Super Bowl, that same Tams. So right across the street, it's a fool for less. They used to have a record store that's been there all our life. When CDs and records was popping, it just phased out shortly after that era when Game had that. That probably was the last big moment. You know how CDs, all the records,
right.
Yeah, they went down after that. My nigga Mr. Viral and this motherfucker. So I'm just in the middle of a story, Viral. So we up there, bam. And I told the story about the homegirls. I have homegirls from Triag New that love me to death. But shortly before that, Game was on Rap City. And while he was on Rap City, they asked Cuz what's coming up with the unit next. And he did a whole, shout out Byron Blake, brother Blake. He did a whole speech about what's coming next, shouting out everybody, and left me out. So the homegirls from Triag New, I was in the Lantanas, 4 deep. Back then, everybody dressed like bangers, but I was the only banger with me. But my crew had on white t-shirts, LA hats, and khakis too. And they were just Baymac boys. They wasn't no bangers, but they looked like it. They were squares. We 4 deep like that in the Lantanas in the driveway. So the homegirls, Nelly, and who else was with her? It was Nelly from Triag New. It was Toy and like a couple more homegirls. They telling me we like number 50 in line. We bought, because you had to buy a CD in order to get an autograph. And they whole thing was we finna buy a CD, get the autograph. When we get up there, we gonna ask Cuz why he didn't say your name when they asked what was going on with G Unit. So I'm in the driveway not tripping, right? So they like calling me, they finally like, they call me pumped up like, this bitch ass nigga, we just got our, we stood in line, bought the CD, Hey, like we asked them why you didn't shout out Spider. No, why when they asked you what's coming up with G Unit the next year, why you didn't say nothing about Spider? He told them, oh, I didn't shout out Spider for the same reason I didn't shout out my mama. So mind you, this like back then though, 04, 05. So whenever the day the motherfucking documentary dropped. So
Mind you, this on Rosecrans Central. Nigga, I'm like off of Central in between Greenleaf and the Laundry in the Lantanas. I'm 5 minutes away. So I can't help it because when the homegirls called me pumped up this, and they wore Spotted Low Game Over t-shirts while they was in line. EC. So that's the whole mission they was on. So when they called me, I couldn't help but pull up there. So I went right up there. So could you imagine Game's debut album, Rosecrans Central, how the parking lot was? Cuz when I say Pyru Picnic, is an understatement. How about Pyru Funeral or the OG's Pyru ever? That motherfucker was flooded. Diamonds everywhere, nothing but red. I'm pulling up looking like 4 keyways. I'm really the only Crip, but everybody with me look like Crips. This how God do it. I pull up in the parking lot, it's crowded. Guess who was down with Black Wall Street at the time and spotted me and got me through the crowd to come through the back door? G Malone. G Malone. SBI. Oh, woo. He was black. He was Blue Division at the time. So instead of me having to worry about a line, the entrance to the store, G Malone, you know how shopping centers is, you can go through the back if you are owner or something. Us customers never realize it's a back door to all them places. G Malone walked me through the back. So I walked into the venue while Game was signing autographs. 10, 15 minutes ago, some females was talking some Spotted Low shit. He got arrogant. Oh, my mama, dead homies, daughters, lokes, loved ones, sisters, sons, nieces, nephews, aunties, uncles, and cousins, cuz. 15 minutes later, I was putting these stiff 2 fingers in his clavicle bone like this. And before I did that, I was standing there. I'm talking, it's the tightest space you can imagine. Big face 100, 2 T's. Game is signing autographs. Now, I remember when I first stood there, 2 T's. You remember this, nigga? 2 T's and me, his back is turned to me. So I go on my phone and call 2 T's number. But instead, when he looked at his phone, instead of answering it, that nigga turned around, looked dead at me and nodded his head. Well, let me know, damn, 2 T's seen me and didn't even let me know he seen me. I was standing real close to him. But I called his phone to let him know I'm here. But as soon as he seen me, see my name on his phone, he didn't answer to nothing. He looked right at me and was like, what's up? So I'm getting that big face. I'm like, man, what's up with your brother? Cuz he acting like we ain't folks, whatever. So my mama cut Keyway. That nigga big face had a tattoo on his neck, said, my brother's keeper. He like, I ain't no rapper. My brother the rapper. He pointed at the tattoo. That's between you and him. So I say all this because I told the story before, and I saw Hold No 100 do a reaction say, I didn't do what I said I did. So what I actually did was 2 T's was there, Big Face 100, G-Rod, it was his close circle, cuz. So after 2 T's looked at me and nodded, my next move was to put my fingers strong. You know how a nigga do a nigga right here with these. I put them in there, Game turned around, look, see me, and he looked at 2 T's and face like, how the fuck did y'all let this nigga get right here? So guess what Game tried to do, cuz? I'm finna let the homies break bread. He tried to sign some autographs, get up from that seat, and walk past me like I didn't just tap him and show him I was here, and the homegirls didn't just leave. He was gonna leave through that. So what I told the world I did in front of 2 T's and Big Face Honey is I put Game tall ass in a headlock. Not a choke you out, but let me holler at you.
Right.
I bent that tall ass. Now I don't play the pause game. I bent him down and to my height and got in his ear. I'm not going to try to dictate exactly what I said, but I was getting at him about some shit. You know what I'm saying? And he agreed and he got on. But Hold No 100 seemed to not believe that took place, even though I'm naming all these people that was right there. Look, we got some of my favorite internet personalities that pulled up to help me celebrate $100,000. I want to clarify, we're not celebrating $100K because we let her roll in hundreds.
$100,000.
It's $100,000.
$100,000.
Blake, my boy, Mr. Viral, came to join me and Mr. Reckless. So, what's happening, Byron?
Man, what's the word? I just pulled up on you, show you some love, nigga. You know.
I appreciate you, bro. People don't know how much we politic behind the scenes. I appreciate your push, man. I'm gonna let you know though. I'm gonna say this and just tell you this. Rich Red is my boy.
No, for sure. He when he said what he said, I said, yeah, I kind of put it together. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm realist. I still don't think you got a fair shake, but you kept it G. They did what they had the numbers. And when it comes from gang banging, you know, gang is a group. We never run from having the numbers. I don't even know how we got this culture in our county jail of line it up, take your fare. Because I've been from some of the deepest shit all my life. And we always took advantage of that. And if you catch us with the numbers down, hey, you got us. But I know the generation after me, they developed a way more fair process of encountering they enemies. You feel me? But you got some of that regular, you know what I'm saying, LA gangbang shit, the boy claim Pyro, whatever, but you stood tall.
No, you know, I ain't running from no action.
No,
shit.
Nigga, I'm proud of you, bro. And Rich Red proud of the fact that was the end of it. As far as ain't no people got involved, they respect that.
Yeah, no, I ain't coming like that at all. Shit. I definitely ain't doing that.
Hey, tell me this, bro. What gives you the wherewithal to see through all this bullshit and give such clarity to so many situations? But I appreciate the most the Big U situation. You and 504 Street Stories are two people who are not from out here, who come with a fucking objective perspective, no favorites, and come up with the truth. Why do it seem so difficult for others to do so? And what gives you your passion to give more of a clear understanding of what's going on?
Man, that right there, man. I see so many people distorting the truth. I see so many people, and it make me like, I understand niggas be from different areas, and you may not like a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But when I see niggas celebrating what look like somebody downfall, and I see that it's built on all fabrication, that's like,
damn, we lost Brother Blake for a minute.
Man, that Wi-Fi.
He the furthest from us, I believe. Mr. Viral, where you at, man?
You feel me? Where you at, Viral? You feel me? Viral way or no way? Bang.
Hey,
what we talking about?
Viral way or no way? I'm in the gym getting this money, cuz. East the deal. What's happening?
Hey, cuz, look, I met cuz in person. Cuz stay in that gym, but he ain't just popped up today. He be in that motherfucker.
Hey, man.
They're like religion.
It's program time. Y'all know what the fuck going on.
Like Kevin Hart on steroids. I just appreciate you pulling up, man. You know, you one of my what y'all got going on is amongst my favorite as far as energy, presentation, the whole line, cuz. So when I was celebrating this 100 grand, I shot an invitation to a few to pull up. You was amongst them, and as usual, you came through. I appreciate you, cuz.
Hey, man, congratulations on the 100 grand. You feel me? That's big shit. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what anybody want to say, you a legendary figure in this shit. You feel me? You got a lot of history in this shit. So niggas got to salute it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to salute it. And we definitely still got to get you on the platform so we can get them untold stories, you know, told. You feel me? The right way, the viral way.
Yeah, indeed, I'm ready. I'm over ready. And before you got here, I got to keep it to Google. Before we sit the invite, you know, I bang FBA all day, and I ain't seen none of your statements, but I seen some titles that made me think you semi anti-FBA. So, and you're Tyreek, my partner, bro. I seen you reach out for some dialogue. I want to attempt to be a bridge to perhaps bring that about.
Yeah, let's set that up. You know, I seen you politic with Tariq. I got some questions with Tariq because, you know, I'm Black American. I don't care about the name. You want to call yourself FBA, African American, I really don't give no fucks. When I start to see niggas behaving like white supremacist attack dogs instead of going at the actual system itself, that's when I got questions. Yeah, you can be pro-black, but once you start to be looking like you anti-black and that's it, okay, well now the mission is confusing to me and I got questions.
And you know, the way you articulate yourself, I don't believe Reek is going to be above dialogue. I'm not sure if he aware because y'all made some noise with the controversy. I believe he may be aware. So I'm going to tap in this and see what I can do. But, you know, I respect your perspective and position. I just appreciate, I don't really like the way FBA rolls off the tongue. I think we're going to evolve into a better term in the future, but the concept behind it, I totally tap in with. I agree with. I think us with no accent, no foreign language, who understand that they're made, that everybody on every part of the planet that existed originally may have been melanated. I tend to agree with. I may be part of that lineage, whether we're connected to our brothers and sisters over there in the motherland. I'm not going to debate, but I think I'm semi-connected to some people that were more Aboriginal over here. I just don't see why wouldn't I have retained some sense of vocal tone, some retention of the native language. I don't believe it's that easy to wipe out a native language. So I believe that we are more original as being melanated in the Americas than we've been told. Not to knock that what happened, but I think we were here already too as well, originally.
No, I'm not saying that we wasn't here, and I'm not saying that we couldn't have traveled from there and settled here. I believe that we're indigenous to the entire planet.
Indeed.
The entire earth itself. When you go back, original man, the first people on the planet, it's going to be us. The further you go back in history, the darker history gets. You have Putin in Russia tell the whole world, hey, you know they lying about Jesus. He was really black. Look, here go the original picture. You feel me? So
Right.
I understand that. I know that the powers that be, they play a divide and conquer game. They don't want us clicking back with Africa. You know why? Because that will make us a powerhouse. So my question is always, okay, once you figure out whatever we calling ourselves because of the lineage, what is the next step? What is the end game other than coming up with a name to scream online? Are niggas actually trying to build their own military? Are we actually trying to build our own economic powerhouse? Are we trying to get a piece of the American pie? Because every other race, they got a piece of the pie, except for niggas. We just online just yelling.
I believe the initial objective was the reparations. So whatever the long term is, I can't speak for, but I believe the contemporary initial objective to attack and obtain was reparations.
Okay, SBI, tell me how did that make any sense when in one breath y'all say, okay, the system enslaved us. They stole our land. They enslaved our ancestors. They owe us money for free labor. The same system is still in power. So how do you turn around and ask the same system that you claim is built on oppressing you and your people for reparations? Everything they took from you, they took in blood. So how the fuck you think you're going to kindly ask for it back and they just going to give it to you? History shows you that's not happening, bro. They gave the slave masters reparations before the slave. So they already showed you what type of time they in. So to keep asking them, hey, can you please pay us? Can you please? That's insanity to me. If niggas ain't trying to get outside and take it the way they took it from us, we need to move on and build some other shit.
You know what? I can resonate with that position. However, I can't say I can realize the scenario where a government, a country claims to commit themselves to certain values so openly that eventually they will have nowhere to run but to acknowledge and correct certain wrongs because they are trying to move into the future with certain claims that they stand on certain values. And although they do not want to relinquish them willingly, I don't believe that. I believe even war has gone beyond the brute bloodshed. There's a lot of different tactics that are utilized in war, and even in revolution. Although we know in times past it was by brute bloodshed, I think that a company, a government, a lot of things can work in unison. A government who is steady trying to present themselves at a certain moral standard and poke their nose into all other rectifying business. There have been reparations given to other classifications of people. And no matter what you want to say about progress has only been made through violence, I believe Martin Luther King's mission was just as effective as Martin's, if not as effective, within the system that we're working in. And legislatively, I believe that the needle could be pushed without a bunch of martyrs and bloodshed. Not saying it's guaranteed, but I do see the possibility.
I say the opposite. I say what Martin did fucked us over, and before he was taken out, he realized he took the wrong route. See, we always only talk about, I got a dream, I had a dream, integration and this and that, but we don't never talk about before his early demise, he said, I think I might have led my people into a burning house. They don't like to acknowledge that part. So I don't believe there is no progress without war. There's no peace without war.
But I don't mean to cut you off, but do that he's saying he think, you know, he couldn't see the future in that moment. I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but I feel like when it comes to reparations and shit like that, I believe, bro, we got a lot of power in the books. You know what I'm saying? Like the books, the ability to read, write, see how you articulating yourself right now. They didn't have that 100 years ago, not even 75 years ago, for real. You know what I'm saying? So I think we gotta like focus less on taking back something or taking something. Bro, we got the mindset. We can't build an army of niggas just, hey, y'all, we come get down with the cause, because there's too many of us that think differently. But if we raise up another generation that appreciate having books, having the ability to take advantage of certain things, then that I can see that working sooner than let's overthrow the government. You see what I'm
This is,
saying?
I hear what you're saying, but this is why I always say the focus is divide and conquer. SPI mentioned, man, they gave everybody else reparations. You know why they did that? So they'll never side with you. They give everybody else just a little more, so they'll never side with you because they don't want to be in the same boat that you in. So ain't no other race going to stand with us as long as the government treats them just a little bit better. But if you could see things clear, you would notice, hey, the government, the 1%, the elites, the oligarchs that pull the strings, they're against everybody. There's a classism war right now. They're literally eliminating us via the economy, through inflation, through AI, like slowly but surely, they're eliminating the working class, all races. But as long as we stay divided from racism, from religion, tribalism, I mean, you name it, your political party, we'll never stop to look and go, hey, we're not the enemy. They are. They got us fighting each other and ignoring them, and they're the ones that put us in this predicament.
But Mr.
So I think just asking them for fucking reparations is insanity. They just showed you they're sacrificing kids.
That's my
eating
same
kids.
take.
How in the fuck are you asking satanic devil worshippers who break and eat kids, and this is all documented, for reparations? That's insanity.
Right.
That makes zero sense. Like, we all forgot the Epstein files that fast, and niggas just went right back to programming.
That's why I say mirror up in front of their face, and try to hold them accountable according to that. Because you know, once you go slaughter something,
I can't even hear you, SPR.
Man, you can't hear me? Can anybody else hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, because
I can't hear him on my end.
Man, that's crazy. I don't know what happened.
Hey, come back and tap back in, Viral.
Yeah, I can't hear him. I can hear you.
That's crazy. I don't know what happened. Everybody else, they can hear me. Hey, go out and come back in. Yeah, that's what he'll do.
Yeah, he gonna drop down and come back in. No, but that's what I was saying on SPR. You know, that was my whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, Viral's whole point of view and his whole stand on is the same way I feel. You know what I mean? Us asking the government for reparation that don't even rock with us is insanity. That's crazy, bro.
You know what I went through one time? I was in Beverly Hills enjoying myself in a diverse cultural group, smoking cigars, having fine cognac and food. And I found myself isolated with an Indian gentleman and the Indian guy was a successful, had a dentist practice, and then there was a Polynesian, I think he was Hawaiian. He was responsible for importing $10 million worth of cigars into the country a year. But he drove around in Ubers with a backpack, wore Vans, hoodies, jeans. You would never see it coming. So I'm having a good time with these people. I've had my full of good cognac, good food, and then I had one in this ear and one in this ear, and they pressed me like this. They was like, yo, what's wrong with your people? Don't you know, race? It's a race. Everybody's racing. Everybody's running it. Okay, we know you've been fucked over in the past, but nobody's coming to help you. You guys are the only ones that's sitting around crying for help while everyone else is playing the game. You guys have to play the game. And immediately, at first, it came across abrasive and racist, and I was challenged with how I should respond. But the more they spoke, the more sense they made. And I saw Terrence Crawford's daughter
Layla Crawford. And I remember a track meet where she was a little girl about between the ages of 7 and 9. And she took off running in her track meet. And as soon as she started, her shoe came off. And everybody got like a length, a half a length of the track head start on her. And she didn't cry. She didn't pout. She turned around, put her shoe on, tightened it up, and got to running. And eventually, she lapped everybody and won the race. And that's when I developed the spirit for us, the people. We got to be like Layla. All her people, by the time you saw she had action, they got to say, go Layla, go Layla. And she won the race. And I find ourselves in that same position. Yeah, we've been fucked over. Nobody's coming to save us, but I don't think there's anything wrong with a small portion of our population pushing for reparations if they are at all possible, potential, or probable. What's your reaction to that?
Who are you talking to? You talking to me?
Well, yeah, because you're the only person.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, so I believe doing the same thing and expecting different results is insane. The fact that in 2026 people still believe voting actually make changes is insane to me. When history shows your vote doesn't count. Whatever they want to do, they're gonna do regardless. The same people that's putting poison in the food, the same people that's dropping chemtrails on your communities every day, the same people that's making you sick to charge you for the cures. These are the same fucking people y'all asking for reparations from. That makes zero sense to me, and it never will. Yes, y'all can ask, y'all can play the game, but in my opinion, I think that's just cold. I think we all know what we gotta do to make true change, but people are looking at the consequences of, damn, well, if we try that and we fail, what's the consequences? Some people don't want to risk even facing those consequences, so they'll lie to themselves. And some people have become so dependent on the system that they really don't want to take it down. Subconsciously, they survive and they thrive off of the system. They have Stockholm syndrome. So people will fight you for trying to free them. The same way slaves used to fight the field niggas, the house niggas used to fight the field niggas to stay a slave. We got house niggas still. So you just got to look at the thing in totality. Like, we get caught up on race so much. Oh, Black American. Okay, well, what if Black Americans linked up with the Africans? You know, they got all the jewels, they got all the land, they are the most. If you look at the next 20 years, they say Africa is the #1 spot to invest, which is why you see the Chinese running over there. You see the Europeans running over there. You see every culture except Black American culture. We're the only ones being tricked not to go over there. We're the only ones telling each other, hey, let's isolate them completely, while every other race is taking advantage. That makes zero sense to me.
When we talking about something that important, and someone as, you know, convicted as you stand on conviction and principle, I will always have to challenge your personal decision not to go over there when you stand on going over there is such a prominent thing for our people to do. When you personally haven't pulled that trigger, you seem to be more knowledge on the subject than most. You can explain it more. You are intelligent. I believe you're out here for the best for you and your people. And if you ain't made the move, how can you convince anyone else to do so?
One, I've been to Africa. And I'm going back to Africa in June. So I'll be in Cape Town in June. So I'm not one of the niggas that just talk just because I don't tell my every move. But I've been to Africa and I'm going back to Africa. So I'm not one of them niggas.
No, I've seen footage of you in Africa. My thing is, are you planning on relocating and becoming making that your home versus building Babylon the Beast, America?
I never said relocate.
Oh, okay.
I never said make it your home. What I said is business. You don't gotta like someone to do business. It's a lot of races that do business with people they don't like. But for the betterment of them and their people, they'll put their feelings aside and do business and make the money. Money don't have emotions. See, we are emotional. If we don't like something, we shut the business down like dumbass. That's why we lose.
And right, and not to cut you off, Viral, and that's what I be saying about FBA. As soon as you don't agree with their ideology or their game plan, they want to attack you like a rabid pit bull. Now you a tether. Now you this. Now you that. You know what I mean? How now we just sit down and come to some type of understanding? We can always agree to disagree, but still have a common ground to it.
I believe anytime you are judging someone on their response to a lack of acceptance of what they present, you're not judging them correctly. Because if FBA is the newest term to this lineage, nationality conversation, it's going to be met with some resistance. Everything new. And what we're describing isn't new, but a term to actually classify it is new. That's why I say I don't really prefer the title FBA, but what that is attempting to describe, I appreciate, understand, acknowledge, and I believe I am a part of. If I analyze everything I've heard about melanated people, my 50 years, I feel more closely related to what may be considered FBA. I think we should just call ourselves Americans and let the rest be assumed. Black, melanated, foundational. This is our shit. We are Americans. And African American may or may not be. If you cannot trace your lineage back to Africa through a great grand uncle, auntie, or nothing, I don't think you have an obligation to claim Africa as a lineage. Like,
hey, this the crazy part though. Tariq himself will tell you, yes, he has African somewhere down the line in his lineage. Tariq himself promotes Pan-Africanism, the very thing that FBA will tell you they're against. All those hidden color movies are Pan-African movies. Tariq himself used to talk, there's video footage of him online talking about how great Africa is. So when I see that, and then a couple years later, all of a sudden, it's anti-Africa, well, now you start to look like somebody tapped you on your shoulder. Now you start to look like an agent to me.
I don't believe it's anti-Africa. I believe it's anti-association naturally and attempt to identify with what's more natural with me and the people I relate to, and accepting the fact that although we are connected to our melanated brothers from the original motherland continent, accepted that there also may have been some melanated individuals based on not just a feeling, but Columbus' report of seeing him when he got here, artifacts in the Grand Canyon resembling those in Egypt. A lot of things point to the fact that there were melanated individuals on all parts of the planet. I don't find a problem with us trying to assimilate ourselves as those that were here on this part of the continent originally. The name don't flow off the tip of the tongue that smooth. I think we should just accept Americans. We are Americans.
That's why I said FBP, SPI for black people in general. You feel me?
That's why we keep getting this group thrown at us. We're getting this leadership thrown at us because we have one most popular person that assimilates to the FBA concept. And in fact, it's FBA sounds like a group. It doesn't sound like a lineage. I think we should go ahead.
Exactly.
Hey, SPI, it don't sound like a group. It is. Y'all can get mad and say whatever you want. Go outside in the real world, turn the computer off, and go approach black people in the real world and ask them, are you FBA? Do you know what FBA is? 9 times out of 10, they're gonna say, well, what the fuck you talking about? This shit really only exists online. Why is the focus only delineation? That right there, it makes no sense because FBA will tell you, hey, tethers, when they come to the US, they delineate from us. They undermine us for the government. So if they already are delineated from, why do you need to delineate from someone who already did you the favor? The point should be, we need to be building here. And what are we building? Because when you say, blacks need their own society, okay, that means we need our own education system. We don't got that. That means we need our own military. We don't got that. That means we need control of our own economic system via banking. We have no major banks. We don't got that. We need our own language. Okay, we don't got that. We speak in somebody else's language. What's our religion? Are you Muslim? Are you Christian? Are you Catholic? So none of what takes to build a successful powerhouse of a society that FBA says that that's the mission. You never hear them discussing that. The only thing you ever hear is tether and delineation. And that's including what I see from Tariq. If I go to Tariq Twitter right now, all you see is disparaging images of Africans. Where are the disparaging images of the Jewish community? He don't speak on that, but they own every major company. Matter of fact, the US has lost out on $16 trillion by being racist towards blacks systemically. So why don't we talk about that? Because last time I checked, it ain't no Africans or Nigerians that make the laws here. It ain't no Africans or Nigerians that's in control of the prison system. It ain't no Africans or Nigerians in control of the US military or the US spending budget. Those are all the 1%. The ones who said, hey, California, your gas is $6 a gallon right now because we feel like it. Ain't no tethers in charge of that. But nobody got nothing to say about that. You go to the grocery store, your grocery bill doubled, but your income didn't double. The houses are unaffordable. Major corporations buying up all the houses to where the average working citizen, even with two parents working, still can't afford a home. I don't hear FBA discussing none of this shit.
So you think FBA should take that on as a responsibility while they're still trying to establish and identify and unify themselves as an actual lineage? You and others keep putting the phrase group on it. I understand why. That means we have things to work out. So you think it's time to take on all these issues before we can actually establish ourselves and understand who we are?
Yes, I believe it's time to take action. You're not going to get everybody on the same page. We will be running in circles, arguing back and forth to the end of time, trying to figure out who we are. You know what the best thing to do is to show people who you are and lead by example. So the small group of like-minded people need to be building together to show everyone else the way. If you look at society, all white people are not on the same page. You know who's on the same page? The white people who control the system. The rest of the white people, they just a part of the system. They don't come together as an entire race and say, hey, we need to do this for white society. No, the small 1%, they make the laws, they make the rules, and they make it better for the rest.
When the Amish separate and isolate, nobody calls them anti-white. That's a group of whites that do what they do. When you have Little Italy or you have the Jews versus the general whites, nobody attacks them for assimilating with their own. So us who don't speak African, who don't have an accent, who are not indoctrinated with the European concept of Black Americans, who accept us as, hey, we're all black. You know us, we accept Nipsey. We would take Nipsey as FBA if we didn't know where he come from. So
I said that. I use Nipsey as an example. They told me he FBA. They completely ignore his African side.
That's why I feel like FBA is not
You didn't see that clip?
I may have, but I know you speak to them subjects so much, is why I appreciate your input on this subject. Because you can't have this conversation with just any and everybody, bro. That's why I applauded you and your platform, you and Messiah as Keyway. I don't know the other light-skinned, bigger homie name, but you and the homie, because y'all always got this for me.
Good looking. We appreciate that, bro.
We can immediately drop this down to who from where, who did what, who marked out, but that's not, we elevating. And
that's not pushing the movement forward. You know what I'm saying? As a people.
And we don't have to agree to have dialogue, disagreement minus disrespect. And I appreciate this so much. Keyway.
Nah, good looking. We appreciate that, bro. I just think it's senseless the way that I have seen the movement moving. The things they're focused on, how does that make us better as a society? Literally. Because you use the Amish as an example. Show me the Amish version of Tariq Nasheed. Show me the Amish version of the FBA where they're online disparaging other white people all day long. Or are the Amish building on their own and doing what they need to do for themselves? They're not focused on who not Amish. They focused on the Amish.
Man, the Amish ain't even on the grid. They're not even on the internet. They don't even mess with the internet.
I don't want to
They're not even on the internet.
I use the Amish, for example, to show that there are differences amongst white people that are accepted. Okay, we're all black. Bam. But okay, FBA, I don't like the term, but just we're using that because that's what it is. I just think we should be American. Okay, those are Americans, melanated Americans. And then we got oh, you're from Egyptians. Oh, you're from the Caribbean. We're all black, but white people accept that we have differences amongst us. They only unify as white in a attempt to encounter us and be superior over us. Otherwise, they're proud of their Irish heritage, their German heritage, their Greek heritage. The only time it's time to be white is when it's time to be anti-us. And that's why I think we initially assimilated as black because we were called black. Before that, we were Caribbean. Even look how tribal and separated Africa is as a continent. They don't even consider themselves as one. And now
I agree.
We're trying to attach ourselves to that much disassemblance as a part of it. It's good in concept, but in reality, how far do you think it goes if everyone attempting to go from FBA to assimilated Pan-African is not attempting to first and foremost learn an African language? If that's not the first step for any and everybody interested in being Pan-African, how is this even an actual concept?
And this is where people getting what I'm saying confused. I'm not saying let's assimilate to their culture. They have a different culture. They're from a different place than us. Yes, they're black, but we're not a monolith. I'm talking strictly business. On a business scale, Africa has the most resources out of every continent. And Black Americans are the only race of people, even though Africa is black people, it's a continent of black people, we have zero ownership over that. Now, people can say, oh, the Africans are selling it to every other race. Yeah, but every other race is going over there to buy it, though. So we're not even attempting to go invest nothing or buy nothing. How do you complain about who they're selling to if you're not even a potential buyer? And you're telling people, don't go be a potential buyer. See, I could put my feelings aside for business. I don't got to like you. I don't have to, nothing. If we put a blueprint together and my side benefits and I agree with those benefits, your side benefits and you agree and we could come to terms in the middle for business, I'm all for that. Whatever you and your people do in y'all private time, I don't give no fuck. We here for the green. We here for the power of the resources. How the fuck we got no say so on a black continent? And then if we say America, if we, hey look, SPI, if we say America's ours, what say so do we got in America? How many black congressmen do we have? Go look up Congress right now. How many black congressmen do we have that has the abilities to pass laws for the betterment of the black community?
I think our closeness to the border and the lack of regulation cause, and you know, as a people, the Hispanics religiously Catholic don't believe in birth control, and I think culturally they made their decision up in the 80s, late 80s to take over what they have done since the late 80s. In the last 40 years, my stepmother, she was when my little brother was born, he was born in 87, so his birthday was on April 9th. But when she was pregnant with him, she had to stop being working at the post office. But she was told by a mail carrier that the Hispanics are planning a war. That's why I know a lot of war tactics can exclude violence. They came to take over Southern California by way of reproduction and coming over that border. And they declared it amongst themselves in the 80s. And somebody took my stepmother off back in like 87, 88. And I've seen it happen. Yes, they wasn't going to fire one bullet and they was going to take over. And this was a declaration of war. And I saw it happen from a young, almost teenager to a 50-year-old man. They did it by fucking coming over the border. And I believe the same way you hear certain melanated experts say that the Caucasian man is dying at a faster rate than they're reproducing, I think Pan-Africanism and anti-snow bunny is going against our cause, because everything you put your seed in and blow up turns black. I think we need to be fucking any and everything that ain't black in order to gain not only influence, but actual genetic connection and control over other environments. And what do you think about that, Mr. Viral?
being that we are the dominant genetics.
We are the dominant genetics. I for one, am about keeping our genetics pure. So instead of doing what you say doing, I say if we just eliminate abortions. Since the inception of abortion, we done aborted about 20 million black babies. 20 million. So imagine 20 million more of Martins and Malcolms.
Obama, yeah, I was finna
Garveys walking around. So before we can even get our numbers up, we take ourselves out before, before we pass go. That's number one. So it don't matter how many bitches we get pregnant. Then you got to realize, okay, let's say you do get another race pregnant.
Obama only had one black parent. So just think that big giant step, regardless of how ineffective he was, who he actually represented, for a young black kid growing up in a home, looking at history books and looking at TV, to believe and understand a black person can be there. Just think he had a white parent. But go ahead.
Yeah, but Obama was placed there, and you got to look at Obama's bloodline. He's related to the Bushes. See, if you look at the bloodlines, almost all presidents are related.
Mr. Viral, I understand that. That's why I said, from a child looking at the America and just going to school saying, what can I potentially be? I know all the dark side that you and I, intelligent adults, will have to, but a child doesn't know that. They know I open up books, magazines, look on the computer, and as a young kid, there's certain things I could be. Astronaut, what's more, now they have an idea that we didn't have coming up, that a black person could be president. They don't know how he got there. So there may be in the future other ways to actually obtain that position based on things changing, policies and people. But at that point, we know how he got there, but our children don't realize it, and it can cause a motivation to them. For a long time, a black president was like, imagine that.
I'm gonna be real. As a kid, I never gave a fuck about the president. I didn't look at the president until I was an adult. So I never looked at politicians for my motivation. Like I know why people say that, but in reality, in the hood, we never was looking at politicians for motivation. We was looking at the niggas we look up to, the rappers, the ball players, the actors, the hustlers, the niggas in the set.
That's generational. Our uncles, our fathers, they respected those type of names. That's why we gained respect for certain names like Huey P and different shit like that. We wasn't up on them personally until we had to check it out, but they respected them type of motherfuckers.
But them type of motherfuckers was in the field with niggas. That's the difference. The Huey P's, they were in the street. They didn't have no social media. They had to go congregate amongst the people. So now our kids' generation, they looking up to the influencers.
To me, it makes it sound like you believe the only thing that's going to affect some change is a crash out. And I see the crash out route no longer being as effective as it once was. What used to create a martyr now kills a movement. And I just don't see that martyr syndrome that Jesus Christ make more Christians. How many niggas turned 6-0 since Nipsey died? I don't believe it has that same effect.
I'm not pushing for a crash out. What I'm pushing for is people to stop playing the game. See, they can't play the game if they don't have no players to play. As long as we keep getting up, paying these taxes blindly, going along with their game blindly, we'll never win. You can't beat a game that was rigged for you to lose. No matter how many different strategies we try to come up with, as long as we're strategizing inside of their game, how do you win when it's already rigged for them to win?
Like, right, when they the one setting the rules.
If Tom Brady's the best player on your team and they saying no passing in the game, how can you expect to win?
And that's all I'm saying, bro. We have to stop playing the game. Look at COVID. If we could have stopped COVID in a week, everybody kept going to work. Nobody refused the vaccine. Everybody started blindly taking it. And if you even questioned it, you were outlawed. You were outcasted. They called you crazy and a conspiracy theorist. And then look,
because not only have I not been vaccinated, I haven't even been tested. So I don't know if I had it or not.
Hey, shout out salute to you, SPR, because I haven't either. So hey, shout out salute to you.
I've been having problems for years, but I remember shortly before COVID, I had a stretch of a couple of weeks where I felt like I was having an extremely difficult time breathing. I even stopped smoking blunts and was rolling papers. Never heard the word COVID.
It took me some months to even remember, like, oh, wait a minute, maybe that was, so that's the only thing I can maybe say, but I've never been tested or vaccinated. Go ahead,
And
y'all.
here's the crazy part, SPR. If you look at it now, COVID vaccine is now reconstructing human DNA to where it's now humanism, and you're not even the same person that you was before you got it.
That was the purpose. We have literally walked into a sci-fi movie. We've seen this movie a million times. And when COVID came out, they reminded us we've been making this movie. If you looked on streaming services, it was a million movies about COVID, not about COVID, bro. About this same exact shit. They've been telling us this story a million times for the last 30 years.
Hey, SPR, have you ever seen the movie They Live with Rowdy Piper from 1988? You ever seen that movie where they put on the glasses, and the glasses you see obey? You know what I'm saying? All of the words change, all of the billboards. You see people for what they really is, and you got these glasses on, and Rowdy Piper fights the black dude trying to get him to put on the glasses, but he's so used to being a part of the system and part of the matrix, he don't want to put the glasses on because he don't want to wake up. And he like, no, I'm gonna make you wake up. And they literally have a 45-minute fist fight in the parking lot until he put on these damn glasses. Once he put on the glasses and realized what's really going on around him, wakes him up. You know what I'm saying? That was a real movie, bro. That's what we dealing with right now.
No, the movie's been showing us what was coming. Definitely. I agree to that.
Yeah, that's called programming. They program your subconscious mind to accept it when it happens in reality. Because if they just do it, people will revolt. Regardless of what people think, people will revolt. But as long as they program your subconscious mind over time, you won't even revolt at all. That's why nobody revolted during COVID. Imagine them trying to do COVID 50 years ago. Niggas would have looked at it like it was crazy, but everybody was like, well, fuck it. But if everybody would have said, no, we're not taking that vaccine. Hell no, what? Okay, ain't none of us going to work.
But what do you think? What do you think would cause the group to be on that same page? We've had so many issues to cause us to unite, see the powers that be, don't have our best interest in mind, and we still have so much division amongst us. Why do you believe that's?
Because we don't have control over information. That's the key thing. The greatest weapon they have is propaganda. As long as they control the news stations, as long as they control the algorithms and what information is being seen by who and how much, you almost can never win. That's why they control all the news stations and they control all the social media sites. See, when they had Martin and Malcolm in the reason they had to take them out, they couldn't control them talking in the middle of the street. So without social media, without the news, they was able to rally millions of people with real life boots on the ground movement. That's why it was so effective. That's why the greatest thing they did was take us out of the real world and put us in the virtual world. Why? Because they control the algorithm. You can talk to you blue in the face. All they got to do is suppress your video. Nobody hear it, nobody see it. They've effectively eliminated your voice without you even realizing it. You just say, oh, they don't fuck with my content. No, they're making sure nobody fuck with your content. They let you go crash out. They're gonna make a million people see that shit.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I just really, I've been trying to bait Tyreek to pull up. You know, he ain't got his read receipts turned off, so I can see he getting information. I'm trying to sick him on you, but he ain't pulling up, bro. I didn't mention you was here by name. I told him I need him to pull up and fence some of these questions, and he must not be feeling it.
And SPR, I'm not gonna say that it's a crash out, bro, but we know any revolution, you know what I'm saying, that we gonna have to do is gonna have bloodshed, bro. That's just a part of the revolution to change the system, to change the matrix, to change what we going through. It's gonna be bloodshed. So I don't consider it a crash out. I just consider it a revolution. You feel me?
I tend to have agreed to that in times past, but sometimes I'm tempted to believe the world has gotten so sophisticated, at least America, that's not going to be the course of action any longer. I believe it might be more sophisticated.
Hey, SPR, we can say that, but at the end of the day, the U.S. government has a monopoly on violence. They have the technological advanced weapons, and they have the soldiers to use them.
You sound muffled all of a sudden. I can't.
Okay, hold on.
You were sounding clear at first.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, you good. You clear now, bro.
All right. Only thing I was saying is we like to say that, but then we ignore the fact that the only reason people comply is because of violence. The threat of violence. The government has police and they have military and they have technological advanced weapons. That is the only reason people comply. If police pulled up on the block trying to enforce rules without guns, niggas will laugh in their face. But they
Right.
know they have the guns, they have the green light from the government, and they have the backing from the government. Meaning, hey, even if you do beat these couple cops on the block, more cops coming. You beat them, the military coming. Eventually, you just gonna lose due to what? Violence. So we like to say violence ain't the answer, but violence is the only thing keeping people in line. If we want to be honest.
No,
Nah, that's real because people are scared to lose their life or, you know what I'm saying, lose bloodshed, you feel me, fighting the movement and going against the grain and going against the government. You feel me? People are scared to take that L, but you're not taking the L. So, I mean, if I got to give my life to change it for my kids and they live a better situation, a better life, hey, so be it. Because it was plenty of brothers that did that for us before we was here.
The thing is, you, myself, and Reckless, being fully aware of that being true, it seems like we all waiting for somebody else to step up and do the thing that needs to be done, though.
SPI, that's the problem. This is not a job for one person. Everybody has to move in unison. See, that's the problem. We always wait for one person.
When I say Huey Newton, put me the name right next to him that deserves credit.
This is the thing. We got to get away from looking for a leader and be the leader. Everybody got to be the leader. See, the thing about having a leader,
me and you personally are not jumping out here doing nothing physical like Christopher Donner for the cause.
hey, SPI, you know why? Because you know,
preserving ourselves for our children, our loved ones, and everything that matters in our personal lives.
Hey,
SBI. Are. Me and you know we can jump out tomorrow for the cause. We can tap 1 million causes to our body and go dome official, go dome. We can do that, but we not doing that.
You know why you're not doing that? Because you know ain't nobody gonna back you up.
Right, but you see, there are people when it comes to that Palestine-Israel shit that will light themselves on fire.
Yeah, no, that's facts, bro. They'll go crazy for their religion and they cause and they beliefs, and that's the sad part. You feel me? They got kids out there with bombs strapped to their chest that's willing to take their own life as a kid that don't even really know the movement, but just go support it wholeheartedly.
They pour the gas on themselves, light themselves on fire, and then they scream for help. You know what I believe, bro? Us as our people, bro, it's like this, bro. Us being on the plantations, you had the house niggas, the field niggas. And I remember from what we told history-wise in America, there was an understanding. Every nigga in the field realized we need to get in that house, slice every throat, kill them all, then go out the front door and find our freedom so we could all have our own houses. But it seems what happened is the few who made it out the field into that house saw it was so comfy, so lovely, and it was treated so well, they start saying, fuck slicing throats and killing everybody in here to let everybody else get through this house onto the society and take over. We just going to enjoy these houses and keep pacifying them people in the back. Sneak them a few steaks to make the ones that can control the crowd, get them the steaks, and they'll eat them and feed the rest of crumbs. They're like, why do we have black billionaires who are not building black communities?
Exactly, bro.
Hey, SPI, how many people you think would be down with the quote unquote revolution if you could guarantee the outcome, guarantee victory, and guarantee they won't lose their life?
Google percent. 100 Google.
That's the only thing stopping people. There's no guaranteed outcome. Like I said, they're afraid of the risk. So the risk is I might lose my life. So the thing that's keeping them in line is the potential threat of violence. That's why everybody says, well, why don't you do it? Because they want to see if you're going to win first. But that's not how it works. That's not how you're going to get victory. Everybody has to move on one accord. We keep looking for the next Malcolm, the next Martin. As soon as you find them, they're going to identify and knock them off. But if you became the next Malcolm and then the man next to you became the next Martin, They can't knock the whole movement off.
Neighborhood Nip the Crip. Martin say he was a street thug nigga, went to prison and became spiritual religious. Nip was a neighborhood Crip that started talking economical freedom and liberation of a certain people. So many similarities. I get it. Even when Moses was prophesied and when Jesus was prophesied, Herod the kings put out the decree to kill all the firstborn. That is amongst us, bro. It's been amongst us. I believe you. The liberation of oppressed people and a person, an individual to lead the movement is amongst us, bro. And it's been a fucking effort to kill it out since it began, since back then. Whether you believe the scriptures or not, there are very pertinent stories. I've seen Eric Thomas and other motivational speakers refer to films like Rocky and other movies to provide motivation. So I'm not trying to establish the Bible as factual when I draw from it anything to make a parable or a parallel of about how things operate in reality. I just happen to learn the gem or the jewel from that source. I'm not establishing that source as anything. The same way Tony Roberts get up here and refer to Rocky, I can refer to the stories that I was raised upon. And I know that historically, the creator of the world would take 300, a war against 300,000 and be victorious.
But they, SPI, we also got to acknowledge they're attacking the masculinity. So they're literally chemically attacking your testosterone levels, which is affecting men's levels to revolt. That's why you look at men in the past, they would have been revolted in our shoes right now. If they would put up against the odds that we were, they would have been revolted. But people don't look that deep and realize, hey, the men are being chemically castrated as well.
No,
Because if you
facts,
look
bro. You
around,
got
you would be like,
20-year-olds with
how in the
erectile
fuck?
dysfunction.
Come on, man. How in the fuck are we putting up with this every day? Is something new. Like, what is going to give?
What do you think? I'm glad you just brought that up because out of nowhere, one of our most prominent figures to look up to, bro. What do you think about Magic Johnson's son saying a preposterous bullshit? Just think about the pillar Magic Johnson, Dwayne Wade's son be for second generation black excellence, for your father to be an overachiever and then to pass down the baton, the torch. What kind of blow do you think we take with their sons going out like they went out?
You got to think. All you got to do is look at the patterns. What percentage of Hollywood have trans kids? If you look that up, the rate is quite alarming. So I don't believe in coincidences. So now it seems like there's almost some type of initiation of having to sacrifice one of your kids to these propagandist movements in order to have the position that you have. There's no way.
You
Go
remind
ahead.
me of the compilation of Will trying to force Jaden into facial kisses for you. Go ahead, dog. I don't want to break your line of thought, but you know it's a compilation of Will trying to force Jaden to kiss him on. I'm gonna find it while you keep speaking.
Nah, yeah, and him being uncomfortable with him kissing his dad like that. Yeah, I've seen that, SPR.
Yes, you saw his masculinity diminish over the years as his father forcibly attempted to emasculate.
But look at how jaded and broke down Will's masculinity and put this man out there like he a doormat, like he the lowest thing on this earth. You feel me?
Well, you know what's deep about that? If you watch our favorite childhood show, Will has always displayed femininity. And we saw it back then. It was kind of comical sometimes, but he always showed the propensity to be a bitch ever since the Fresh Prince. If you go look back,
yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
He'd do the whipping still. He was a feminine. He could do both way back then. So when I start hearing about the actual feminine activities of Will, I wasn't that surprised. Watch this. Which one of these is the compilation? I want to find the right one. Will Smith kissing his son. It's 26 seconds. That ain't long enough. 128, that might be better. Let's see. Let's go with that one. 128. We're going to share the screen, y'all. We celebrating the $100,000 in the black box. Oh, man. I'm just seeing the I ain't got the right ones loaded up. I'm going to get all the right ones loaded up. You feel me? I'm gonna get them all loaded up. That's a celebration of 100,000. The long way, the right way. We ain't do no buying, no bots. We not Nina Girl. We not Milk 7. Unfortunate. We none of that. We just out here. We not even. Hey, you know who we not, bro? In the black box. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. We not that. So, salute to everybody who is that, but we not that. And we took the long grind to 100 grand, man. We appreciate the moment today. Let's even deeper. Let's go through it.
Delightful children, speak out.
Here's the problem with letting your kids talk, Oprah.
You had your first on-screen kiss?
I'm good at kissing.
It wasn't as challenging as it could have been had you not had some previous experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this is why you need old school parents.
Okay, that's good. So, I'm going to leave it right there.
Thank you, Oprah.
Leave it right
Thank you. What really is important in relationships is the intention. Yeah. So the intention is my love and affection.
Okay,
not necessarily embarrassment. Come on. Oh, yeah. I love him, Ellen. I
love him. Sometimes teenagers can get annoyed with their parents. Mm-hmm. Do you find that you sometimes get annoyed with him?
I mean, sometimes when he's trying to kiss me in public, because that's something that he tries
I'm not going to do that here today. I'm not going to do it.
He tries to kiss me on the mouth all the time.
I just think it's an important thing for kids to feel loved. Do you feel loved when I try to kiss you on your mouth?
No, that's probably the last thing that comes across my mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, a dream. There you go. Oh man, what the hell is your problem, buddy?
Hey, so give me your thoughts on that. Give me your thoughts on that.
That's crazy work right there. I can't make no sense of that because I got a son and I don't do that. I don't care.
I got 3 sons.
Damn near cry for help. And then I started to see the trend of how many Hollywood kids are actually trans. And I'm like, damn, cuz no way this is a coincidence. At these rates, is no way that everybody that works in the same field, in the same particular industry, all have kids turning trans. That makes no sense. Because if you look out in society, it will reflect the same rates. You would see that in your neighborhoods, but you don't.
Hey, that's my main gripe about television and all these productions being so inclusive, as if they're trying to mimic reality. But when I look, I got 2 18-year-old and 19-year-old sons. So I have to ask them, like, is every 1/3 of your friend group gay? They like, nah. They see it more than we saw it coming up, but it's not how Hollywood represents it. Why do you believe they are so over inclusive to make this appear to be? It's hard to have a favorite television show without being tolerant of some type of male on male romantic interaction over normalized.
I'm gonna be honest, SPR, they started that with The Real World. I remember watching The Real World in the 90s on MTV. They always had one person on there that was either gay, lesbian, or trans, even back then. So they were just slightly trying to indoctrinate it into the society and the system little by little by little, to where now, fast forward to 2K26, we seeing it in cartoons. Why are we watching this in cartoons where our kids is watching 2 males and 2 females sit here and date and kiss in a cartoon? What are we talking about, bro?
Tell me this, as black people, do you think Tyler Perry has done an extreme injustice the way he makes it seem so normalized and inclusive in all his productions, being that he's the most prominent director, producer of content amongst us?
Yes, bro. I'm gonna go lie, SPR. I don't indulge in none of his content, none of his movies, none of that, bro. He is a detriment to us as a people, bro. Dead ass, because he only paint black people in a stereotypical light. You feel me? The baby mama that's tripping, the wife that got a loud mouth that's embarrassing her husband and stuff. We only get put in a stereotypical, you know what I'm saying, portrayment in every movie that he do. Like, what is we talking about? How come we can't never be no doctors in this movie? How come we can't be no presidents in this movie? How come we can't be no astronauts?
No, wait. No, he definitely covers the full spectrum as far as we are doctors. We're all that in his movies. but I believe he over represents us as the bullshit. The masculine
SPI, you know that's in the contracts now, right? If you don't include that, they're not gonna play
Push your
your
content.
stuff
bro.
on certain networks. If you don't have a certain percentage of them, you know what I'm saying?
I'm aware of that from a personal experience. I couldn't have quoted the statistics like you are, but I was a part of Hollywood before that was the norm. Myself and Michael B. Jordan were chosen by the same directors. He was chosen once to appear on Cold Case. If you go look at my IBDM credits, I have 2 Cold Case appearances. The first one, I died on the editing floor. So maybe
I died on the editing floor.
Yeah, you can't appear on their actual episodes twice. So I was qualified to go back the second time and get a much larger role. The first role was a matter of 15 seconds. The second role, Michael B. Jordan was my co-star. I was the star of the episode. But when you go look at my credits, I get credit for both. But I would not have been able to actually appear in the second one had I not got cut out. They don't use reoccurring characters. So if you saw this guy as a fucking drive-through teller 2 episodes or 2 seasons ago, he can never pop up as a doctor 2 seconds later. That's just the way they work. So due to the fact, I went and I scored the role. I told all my family to watch, and they didn't see me, which was a disappointment, turned into a blessing, which made me qualify to audition for the same directors again who Michael B. Jordan had auditioned for, and we both were chosen for an episode of Cold Case, which was the #1 show in the entire world on the #1 network in the entire world, which was CBS in its prime, on an episode called The WonderKind. Please go check it out when you get an opportunity. But this is what I was experiencing in Hollywood. I forget how we got on this subject to see why I was telling this story. I drew a blank. Somebody help me.
Talking about the Tyler Perry situation.
Oh, you see, I don't know what, but you see where Michael B. Jordan has gone. The same motherfucking agent that booked that job for me post-COVID or during COVID, Larry Williams Talent Agency, my nigga, he booked all my high-profile gigs. He taught me day one, we don't do no background. Every time we get a job, it got to be either co-starring or starring. That's all we accept. So therefore, if you go look at my resume, all my credits are co-starring or starring because Larry Williams knew that's all we desired. So I say all that to say this, bro. I haven't acted in a long time, but during COVID, me and Larry, our children were on they went to the same high school. He stopped being an agent while he was my agent to go back to get his master's in college at USC. I fell out the acting game because he was all I knew. I was my agent. He quit. I was out. He went and got his master's, fell back into acting. He said, "Hey, I'm back, Spider." I said, "All right, start sending me some auditions." We so happened his daughter was on the same track team as my son at Carson High. We had multiple reasons to be back cool. First and foremost, his last name is Williams, as is mine. So we always had that connection. Even though he's my acting agent, he never called me Curtis, Norvell, or Spider. He called me Low. Shout out to Larry Williams. So he had a fucking office at the Cahuenga Studios. Anyway, I say all this to say the last thing he sent me during COVID was a script where I had to be in prison, be part of a program where I was getting out early. So I was in here, part of a bakery situation in prison, wearing pink aprons, making cupcakes. And throughout, as I'm reading the script, part of the script caused me to call myself a bitch. So I sent it to Larry. Like, long story short, this was during COVID. I haven't got another fucking submission from Larry since. Basically, he told me, Spider, you're not ready. Hollywood has gone beyond you. It's not made for me. This is why I so much push independent movie creators, bro. We got
FBR, what you saying, not to cut you off, what you saying right now is the same thing Cat Williams was talking about as far as every comedian having to wear a dress to be a part of Hollywood. It's the same thing.
Facts.
Yo, Flip Wilson, I was born in 1976. Flip Wilson put on a dress shortly before 1976 for the first time as a black man on TV.
Exactly, SPI. All they wanted to do was water you down and water your image down as a masculine black man because they know how you certified in the streets. They know how you certified in the hood. So guess what? If we can make SPI put on the dress, man, all these people from the hood think it's cool. You feel me? They'll accept that.
Look, Blue Chicken, Imperial Village Crip in the chat. My homegirl, my loved one. Cause I done called your phone. I done text your phone. I'll be pulling up. Whoop. I'm so glad to know you okay. I thought you need to check your text. I don't know if you're too old to be tapping into your text messages, but I've been thinking about you, hoping you was all right. But I'm glad you in the chat, just so I know Blue Chicken is okay. Oh, mama, that's my low. IVC. Nickelbacks, I stay on point. Never catch me with my guard down, because even bitch niggas started acting hard now. This is one of those lyrics. Hey, look, man, I appreciate Mr. Viral and the Reckless Podcast putting up politicking with me on my 100 grand celebration. There's a story in the Bible of a rich man who invited all these prominent people to a feast, to a party with him. He gave them ample time to be there. They were all invited. He laid it all extremely plush. They all.
Hey, SPI, I just wanted to say, bro, you know, I got to get ready to jump out the building. I got the Sunday cookout coming up, you know what I'm saying, here in a couple of hours. I got to get ready to
This is how we do it. When they do it like that, we got to do them like that. So there was a story where this rich, prominent man in the Bible created this big feast, invited all the important people he knew. They all told him, we'll be there. We can't wait. He did all the extra preparation, spent the extra $1 to make it extravagant. On the day of the actual event, all these important people that he invited, they didn't show up. He was devastated. But then he told all the people up under him, under his control, go out into the streets, invite the nobodies, the homeless people, tell them to come and enjoy this feast that I've prepared for these other people who didn't appreciate it. And then when all the other people came, this man had a grand experience in time with those who showed up. And that's my experience with the Black Box, access to everyone in my environment doing this. But I appreciate those that appreciate me. Oh, my mama. Shout out Mr. Viral. Shout out the Reckless Podcast. Shout out all y'all that pulled up. Oh, my mama. We celebrating 100 grand the hard way, the long way. Oh, blah. I ain't going nowhere just yet, though. Those that's with me, y'all with me. What we gonna run right now? This Papa Smurf, cuz y'all have no idea. Peace, Smurf. Honestly. GITA.
I know God got his hands on me right now. Think about my blessings and I just break down. Tears falling down my face while I smile. I know I done made my mama proud. No more landlord kicking us out. I just spent the house on a new bus down. Dark clouds, look how far we came. We done got rich off pain. We done turned it into champagne. Through the hard times we didn't complain. I never once lost my faith. Back against the wall, chin up straight. For all them days that my grandma prayed. That's probably what kept me safe.
Life's a gamble, it's how you deal with the dice they hand you. I remember nights I had to light a candle. Sitting in the door, clutching on my handle. Asking God, can we talk like Tevin Campbell? I never lost faith, just follow Jesus' sandals. I walked in the rain when my daughter needed Pampers. Who knew the pain from my pen to have us in the Hamptons? Father, forgive me, I done broke all 10 commandments. Pull up to the blade, drop off my baby mama. Backstreets in the cut, making my baby bottle. Nose running from the Lady Gaga. Trying to get a hotel room, but I'm short like $80. Who can you call when your phone off? Somebody turn that sad song off. Dark clouds, heavy rain, look how far we came. We done turned our pain into champagne. Dark clouds, look how far we came. We done got rich off pain. Yes, Lord. We done turned it into champagne. Yes, Lord. Through the hard times, we didn't complain.
I never once lost my faith. Yes, Lord. Back against the wall, chin up straight. Yes, Lord. For all them days that my grandma prayed. That's probably what kept me safe. I bought me a sack, I was through with rap. I tried to throw the towel in, God do it back. Told me wipe your face, you're almost there. Keep on going, I heard your prayers. I never hated once, I just stood in line like a nigga waiting for lunch. I just went for mine like they only gave me one punch. I just did the line like a $40 bill clutch. I just put my heart in it like an ace of spades. Now I'm having chicken like Raising Cane's. I just spent a dub on some baby nates. The devil was knocking at my door like an 808. I was drinking out the bottle, sitting inside the spot, low hollows. I wasn't thinking about tomorrow. Trying to get that rent money and that car note. I had nobody to borrow money from, spent smoking Marlboros. Dark clouds, look how far we came. We done got rich off pain. Yes, Lord. We done turned it into champagne. Yes, Lord. Through the hard times, we didn't complain. I never once lost my faith. Yes, Lord. Back against the wall, chin up straight. Yes, Lord. For all the days that my grandma prayed. That's probably what kept me safe.
My nigga, True Gang, GITA, BLACBOX Music, BLACBOX Media.
Yeah. I came to get it and go. Through the hours I drive until I touch down with the low. Don't play about money, I let it get to the dough. Through the limit, don't speed. I got a trunk full of work, you already know. I came to get it and go. Through the hours I drive until I touch down with the low. Don't play about money, I let it get to the dough. Through the limit, don't speed. I got a trunk full of work, you already know. I'm riding dirty. Got what they need, a couple of peas, a brick of some perkies. Place the order, I'm serving. Straight drive, no swerving. And it's neat, now I'm towing. In case I gotta put some work in. Know I'm sending cause I gotta get it. Old man, Lord willing. Don't wanna be another victim. Going bad, drug dealing. These niggas like talking, I know it. So what they can tell it, you told it. But you handle your business and don't leave a witness if you ever gotta blow it. It's another day, I'm taking risks. Vacuum seal it, then I'm on a trip. It's the road to riches, went from rag to riches. Now when I want a nigga spinning. For the plug, I need it by the truckload. Cause all my doors get it in. We don't play to lose, we play to win. So if you got the cash, send it in. I came to get it and go. Through the hours I drive until I touch down with the low. Don't play about money, I let it get to the dough. Through the limit, don't speed. I got a trunk full of work, you already know. I came to get it and go. Through the hours I drive until I touch down with the low. Don't play about money, I let it get to the dough. Through the limit, don't speed. I got a trunk full of work, you already know. And I ain't never been a greedy nigga. If I gotta play, I'ma put them on. Shout out to the plug that put Nitty on. Since it didn't ring it up, now I'm really on. Used to slang at 60-40, I was 14, that's another story. On the road to riches and the glory. One shot, no missing Robert Ory. Started out local, took my talents global, doing me, just grinding like I'm postal. When you getting haze, cause you doing great, I chose to level up to set the record straight. And still I'm plugged in like a socket. Pocket rocket, trust that I got it. For all you shameless niggas plotting, to be rip your name, you better stop it. Same way we came and how we leaving out. And the voice of Jet had to bring them out. No Brooklyn everywhere, niggas never there. Right anytime you would see us out. 10 toes, how we standing. Pray it go down, how we planned it. When I pop mine, ain't no jamming. Throw a good precision like I'm in it. Another day in the Fetty still calling, addicted to bowling, I run up them rats. From the streets I ride dirty, keep heat real talk, I can't fuck with no rats. Like to work a job, but still fuck with the trap. Thought I was Gotti when I got the set. The money kept calling, no time to relax. I came to get it and go to get back.
I came to get it and go. You already know. Nigga Nate Nitty from Brooklyn City, New York, Methodist hip hop shit. Plus got bars, Paymac ENT, BLACBOX Media. We celebrating 100 grand, man. Oh my mama, you know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I didn't mean, fuck it.
No, they ain't got no nut with no whack ass in it.
Oh, fuck that. This how Nitty, Noonie Green, the Bay Bomber, my boy Doe Grimes, the other Doe from the Bay, a few other people who didn't make the video came in my life. My nigga Creek from Do-Rock was even on the original. He been doing life. We was incarcerated in LA County Jail in the 90s. God been in jail ever since.
So when I did the Draws Down campaign, he was one of the people that did a verse from his cell. His shit was hard as fuck because she just wasn't quality. It didn't match. So he didn't make the video. But I accidentally just pushed play on that, and that wasn't what I was trying to do off the YouTube. But I was looking for a way to exit. So listen to this old ass nigga lie. This y'all leader. This the West Coast.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
Lying like a motherfucker. Just think about it, cuz y'all listen to this nigga say anything to believe him after he'll tell this bold-faced lie.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
Yeah, y'all might not get it, but y'all don't understand how backwards that is to me. A nigga who will lie to y'all about being associated with me more so than he is to seem cool. Just think about it, cuz. Then he got caught with his drawers down. Shame on him.
Nah, they ain't got no nut with no whack ass in it. Don't get crunk with your drawers down. When I'm naked, I lay on my side, I lay on my stomach, I lay on my back.
No Hanes, Calvin Klein's, Fruit of the Looms, mushroom moon, suited up in the room, waiting to be manipulated, mounted at mall. Madam Mika said, nigga, strip down in your drawers on the set. Must not have heard her correctly, cause cuz bit the pillow laying literally naked. Biggest mouth, bad girls clubhouse, pyro, belly down, booty up, buns out, lucky. She work with the creep in the duct tape. Freaky ass fetish film, one man fuck tape. Wiretap nigga, known to tip the laws off. Nasty on the camera with your motherfucking drawers on.
You be screaming till you pass out. Who knew you did it with your ass out? Talking to you blue in the face. I'm just trying to take Duke to the bank, 2 to the face, 2, 2, 3 is a K, and K can't make you a real nigga. I pray for any nigga that deal with you. I shoot the Tommy off the hill, figure wow. They try to put you on the menu. I got a pack of drawers I can lend you. Big business what I'm into. I got a pack of drawers I can lend you.
Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down.
When you get caught up, I hope them statements don't get bored up. We them niggas that's wicked, no need to warn us on one. Out lurking, looking for a vid. Nigga thinking with his dick, that's an easy lick. Kicking the doors, notorious, it's well known. Talk tough, but only gangsta on a cell phone. Just know the G's gon' get it in on the mission. Before it's done, they ain't leaving a witness. Back out, running the crib like a trap house. Straps out, can't do shit cause you assed out. Could get you lined by an internet diva. Ain't it ironic how my sister named Mika?
Have you on camera, hands up, looking back. Somebody please tell me what kind of gangster is that? Thought you was a real one, but I take that back. You a sus nigga with a team full of rats. Keep losing respect, you can't get back. I know you know some real niggas, but you ain't that. You a certified weirdo, I'm talking this and that. How you calling niggas out when you the same type of cat? Type of work popped up, and where the fuck you at? No smut on your name, nigga, what the fuck is that? Like me calling hoes like, don't forget the strap. Waiting until he get his ass cheeks clapped.
Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down.
Whole new meaning when we say you niggas whack now. Weird niggas better check these whole bitches background. You represent your hood, getting caught with your ass out. You with the industry, I think that nigga really trapped now. And I'ma take the side that I'm supposed to. You on Clubhouse, you should be on Pro Tools. I wouldn't sign to you, all your artists old news. Nigga think you should night, this ain't the old school. From North Cali to the South, nigga. We hate watching niggas crash out, nigga. You too old to be doing shit for clout, nigga. We ain't with the going out like a clown, nigga. You know you wrong, nigga. How the fuck you get caught without them draws, nigga? Hella old and exposed like, come on, nigga. Now that big U cosign is gone, nigga.
Black 100, face all bumpy. Egghead nigga, mama shoulda named you Humpty. I dump thee, nigga, you are nothing. We all know the story, you the draws down, homie. DOE, I do my dirt by my loan. And don't let me catch you in Kentucky. KY Jelly probably all that you want. And I bet you the booty goon that Ray J was floating. I heard you a rat, that's why you like to fuck with him. Fruit booty nigga on Clubhouse, ass up with him. All that pot shit, and that nip shit. It makes sense why you in Cali watching Nip Dick. On Netflix, wanna be tycoon. Heard about that Whack 100, Jeffrey Dahmer Part 2. Draws down your new name, and nigga, oh, the irony. Your face look like Warren Fishburne, or the butt cheek. It's real rap, all facts over feelings. It's a hit on your name, and you know I'ma kill it. SBI say to get him. You know a nigga whack, it took 15 minutes just to hop on the track.
Boy, don't get caught with your drawers down. They telling me it's a nigga laying on the bed.
Gotta do my
So this what I don't understand. How does a non-Pacoima guy knows what a guy from Pacoima does in Pacoima?
Hey, check this out.
All my life, like
What it is, though?
from my mama house to my daddy house, it was like straight up central.
I'ma tell you how it is. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east.
Like 156 to
What a crib say was cracking.
99th
Blood say
Street.
was cracking. I ain't turning down.
That's how I ended up like
Raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to
like
the east.
9-7, you did.
What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was cracking. I ain't turning down. Now what's
Loaded
happening?
up like a damn, same bandana, all black head to toe, like a bang Santana. Clan of lanternas on the scanner when it's time to trip. Can I be a Los Angeles loc and a Compton crib? No brain, head bait magnets, chomping on tracks. First rapper on the map, just say bomping on wax. Relax and get your whole group beat by boot. By SPI, Boodaroo, and Treetop. True, 1597, fucking with the 400s. Wanna run it in, I'ma let the whole fun it all on a bitch, boy, break a nigga face. Niggas mistake to think you can ever take a nigga play. You see, I came up with some CC riders. Cause watch your cack at the Senate divider. Here in Tyler, Pot and Chill. My track, new G homies. G ask the streets about me, I'm a G homie.
I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was cracking. I ain't turning down now what's happening. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was cracking. I ain't turning down now what's
Been a
happening.
motherfucker, but I'ma play ball. SPI, AD, fucking with the 400, no bleep. Really in the trenches, but I'm strapped when I do it. And money is the mode, yellow tape how I rule. Say it ain't black, West trees, why I do it? So nigga, watch your ass at the center of the vibe. Been getting dope, hella active, can't change ways. Bumping all I know who wanna play games. I'm thinking nobody really catch a body. I don't fuck with these niggas, just be fucking with these niggas. Real street baby, really get it baby. When I show up, I show out. A nigga need a bag. Stick a nigga up, don't start that video. Who talking? Nigga had to get it, so I'm gonna tell you how I did it. Who more active? West side really ride. Bitch niggas.
I'ma tell you how it is. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was bragging. I ain't turning down now what's happening. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was bragging. I ain't turning down now what's happening.
Really in it, she get ugly at any minute. Hit the club and done security, sneaking and send me in it. One time's coming, we gon' flourish. Chevy got to hear me in it. It was cracking in the hood. They would say that 20 did it up. Kill it on these tracks. I know Flo, he got my back. Stocking dollar with the strap. SBI with that big Mac. Look, first a couple stacks. Doubt it, better read the stats. When I'm rapping, it's the truth. Every line I speak is facts. Look, my mama said my homies was a bad look. We was in the schools trying to steal a couple MacBooks. I was always that nigga to try to rumble up with it. Put a lot of niggas on their ass.
I'ma tell you how it is. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was bragging. I ain't turning down now what's happening. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was bragging. I ain't turning down now what's happening.
Can't think without a whole zone. It's almost gone, but don't think about the ozone.
I ain't ate all day, but I'm so blown. Tell the DJ to throw on a slow song. My life is what the po-po press for. South Central is so stressful. In the city of the bombest herbs. The only way to low know the calmest nerves. Females say I'm a conceited nothing. No good, only call when in need of something. It's a thin line between the love and the lust. Should never have young cuz in the cuffs. Gotta be cool with them first advances. Working in these uncertain circumstances. Fake ballin' had you broke with a buzz. Pump your brakes, come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. I get high as the heights that I'm reaching to. Put a few in the air for Big Meech and Blue. Grind hard through the middle of the night. Shit, I might see a little of the light. I never sleep, barely get some rest. I swallow my blood before I hit some stress. Roscoe's on the east, a hit to west for jacks. Pockets fat, I just hit for racks. Yeah, that's where I can get some clothes at too. It's already one and it close at 2. Fast lane, ballin' out, racing the range. Gangbanger, all about chasing the change. I'm icy, judge and the jury ain't trying to see the judge and the jury. Eastie represent the E&S, but I still Baymac like BMF. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us.
Listen, come smoke. Hey, look. Get money every day like it's no thing. Buy a zone of that cushion, smoke the whole thing. Rolled up deuces, carry 4-5. Off a half a gram of kush, but we so high. South Central where they murder with no alibi. Do walk-ups and don't respect drive-bys. We some young killers, still some fly guys. Neighborhood near Bustle and SPI. Rich roller coaster cribbing, that's our lifestyle. And that explains why my neck and wrist iced out. Smoke big blunts, ride luxury. A nigga beat his bitch up cause she was fucking me. And then I beat the pussy up and told her it'll be alright, just tell me every time he mention me. Yeah, and that's just how it's meant to be. It's an in-hood thing, Slauson after century. Yeah.
And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us.
Come on, come on. Come on, come on.
First and foremost, love lasts. Everybody hollering about money over bitches, but I'm suspicious. These niggas act funny over bitches. Switch up, turn it back on the homeboys quick. All the time she just waiting to suck the homeboys dick. She's sneaky as hell, freaky as well. Trying to give up that tail the first week he in jail. He don't realize the female he trustin' is trouble. Ain't no sense in spotting no bust in this bubble. I'ma let him do him and just do what I do. He still stay even if he knew what I knew. The less they see you, the more they miss you. Then they start to hate you, so they diss you. They wish you the worst and you don't understand. Cause most times you don't even know they issue. That's if you even really know they exist. Ain't never been close even though they insist.
Look what this shit done did for me. Love don't make it no more. Nigga, show me the cheese. Loyalty over love. My money all that I need.
man they call when the boss pissed off. All I got in this world is my word and my balls. Y'all better watch the words in your balls, cause we respond with bullets, put bullet holes all in your car. I'm in the green Escalade with the Baymax plate. SBI got our leg back cracking. White tee round my head like the Arabs have them. Come through with the same guns that Arabs grabbing. I heard your mixtape. Fuck that, I ain't letting that shit ride. We gon' hop out, shoot everybody that's outside. Certain niggas, get back to the block and get high. This shit ain't that hard, we done did it before. I'm on tour selling shirts that I already won. I ain't gotta go to Iraq, it's already won. Fuck love, we put loyalty first. The bitch boy in the hearse over some shit in his verse. Loyalty over love. Look what this shit done did to me. Love don't make it no more. Nigga, show me the cheese.
Come on, BT. Yeah. Broken house. What up, Damu? Give it up. Smurf. Yeah. Murk dog. You know what I'm saying? Represent. Keep it real, y'all. I walk you back around there. What up, Murk dog? Oh, they can do that. Swallow game. You heard me? Swallow. I got one thing I hear. Liberty T. Who told you? Her name is Olivia. Hero. Yeah. I got another one. Yeah. His name is Smurf. You heard me? Smurf.
Play no games, we get cracking. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, nigga? Active, don't play no games, we get cracking. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, nigga? It ain't no I in the word team, we got us. It ain't too much, but I promise it's gonna be enough. Knock 'em down like duck hunt. Niggas know what time we on, or you a fly ass nigga? Well, it's the no fly zone. I used to care about that bitch until she did me wrong. And had a nigga like me, bitch, I was your backbone. A gang of bitches in my contacts, I'm back on. Mafia alone, mafia strong, I put the max on. We still steppin', mafia loyal to all the troops, and we still reppin'. Nigga, blame it on my roots, no question. So if you need me, I'ma pull through. And if I had to call the game, the niggas pulling up too. Riders like Infant G and Tiny MD. Big Dub, Tiny Dub, can't forget Big G. Baby G, Big Slim, always chunkin', Big M's. Lil Mac down my bro, can't forget about him. Active, don't play no games, we get crackin'. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, nigga? Active, don't play no games, we get crackin'. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening? I'm a man of my word. Ain't going back and forth with none of you nerds. Been on them blocks, hanging out on them curves. This shit ain't new to me. Bang like Shaq in the paint. What they gonna do with me? These niggas try their hardest to rap. I do this shit with ease. Raised by G's, like Rooster and Uncle Freeze. I was like 15, shooting dice on my knees off the porch. Hanging with bangers, fuck playing sports. But shit, we full court pressing. Get them off the court, stand up nigga. Squabbling, I blame triggers. Gotta prove shit to none of you niggas on my soul. I'm hands on. The homies whipped him, he was in the wrong. Shoot at us, we shoot back, I call that ping pong. My feel strong, I can't tell you when this shit gon' end. But for the moment in time being, I'm all in, shoot 10. The homies know I'm down to hang with him, bang with him, and ain't gon' change. I'm that same nigga, active. Don't play no games, we get cracking. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, nigga? Active. Don't play no games, we get cracking. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, nigga? Yeah, that. We active, nigga. Pretty Tiny Max. Yeah, that. Double M gang. A to the A to the A. Yeah, that.
Son, I'm sorry. But you can't act the same as your white friends. You can't pretend to shoot guns. You can't run around in the dark. You can't hide behind anything other than your own teeth. These are the sorts of messages I've been inundated with my entire life. I came to realize that this, in and of itself, was a very purposeful form of education. Quite explicitly.
Most of those tests are culturally biased to begin with. The only part that's universal is the math. All I'm saying is, survive.
The world has watched as unarmed black men and women have had their lives taken at the hands of police and vigilantes.
Now I'm no Muslim, but I agree with some of the things they say regarding black people. Being a black man in America isn't easy. The hunt is on. And you're the prey.
I told my son no regrets, as long as he gave his best. And it's cool to spend a little, but to say the rest. First rule of nature, take care of self. Cherish health, be wary, careful with who you share your wealth. Suggest you get accustomed to making sacrifice. And that's advice from one familiar with the facts of life. Told him I support him, always there for him, promise. But you never know no love like his mama's. Remain humble, always guard your gift. It's easy to find trouble and so hard to miss it. Pay attention, be careful what you take for granted. Acknowledge God, a higher power had to make the planet. When it comes to romance, first thing, know a woman could be the best or the worst thing for you. Real men tell the truth, they never gossip though. Stand for something knowing nothing is impossible.
I knew you was gonna be important. Anyway, I wanted to be somebody you could look up to.
About raising a black boy in America. Growing up, I didn't always understand in the way that I do now. Always keep your hands where they can see them. Don't move too quickly. Take off your hood when the sun goes down.
With these words and wisdoms, I will write my son. Won't bullshit with him, I won't bite my tongue. Admonish him to follow his visions instead of religion. Sound backwards, but receiving ain't better than giving. Forgive those that wrong him, but never forget him. For a coward to be dead is much better than living. At age 17, I was headed for prison, and that's pathetic, so we got to make better decisions. It's natural for men to go together with women. Be cautious of anyone that try to tell him it isn't. The man, he understand how to handle this scandalous system. They stack the deck against the black man and gamble against him. This evil world, even police can be horrible people. Make sure we know there's a difference between moral and legal. When approaching proposition, you should question it properly. No question it properly. You should consider investing properly. Get it?
You listening? To bring the property value down. They can buy the land at a lower price. Then they move all the people out, raise the property value, and sell it at a profit. What we need to do is we need to keep everything in our neighborhood, everything black. Black owned with black money. just like the Jews, the Italians, the Mexicans, and the Koreans do.
Melanin synonymous with something to be feared. But this cannot be what defines us. The only thing we should give up is the idea that we aren't worthy of this world. So when we say that Black lives matter, it's not because others don't. It's simply because we must affirm that we are worthy of existing without fear. When so many things tell us we are not. We are not. We are not.
Up in court, had to fight a couple of cases. Crackers don't care when you come in them places. It be written on their faces. Them motherfuckers is racist. Fuck trial, shit tricky, give me the deal. I ain't never seen a real killer beat a pill. Shooter got a brighter future if he got a date. Behind the gate, lot of politics to tolerate. Sitting in the car, finna split a cigar. To my niggas on the yard, send my biggest regards. You don't wanna run it back, we already ran it. You had the fat on his back, cause I'm heavy-handed. On the catch another fade, we can follow up. But I ain't waiting all day, niggas squabble up. Gang and anger, got it all bottled up. Gang bangers, whole world follow us. Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong, cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong, cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Niggas clowns need to be in the circus. Putting these buzzers on the turf, they defeating the purpose. The first to return when the enemy serves. Immediately on ease, these weenies be nerve dedicated to a section that didn't deserve us. It turned us into murderers and then the deserters. Number one lesson I learned in the pen: when you lose your respect, you can't earn it again. Smoke a lot, classified most faded, but low gon' be satisfied to all his folks made it. This Cabbage Patch where he caught most of the damage at. Perhaps he know a magic plastic surgeon that can manage that. Ask me, I'm just a product of my habitat. Narcotic habits where they quick to let you have it at. Big homie talking about he need half of that. I'm laughing at him as if my little bastard's having that. Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong, cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong, cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. G and the Russian cream. Whole team counting thousands, it was just a dream. Big blunts to the neck, get me hard quick. In the trap, watching shotters on the 5-stick. 4K, 60 something on the inside. Pastrami and chili on the French fries. Piecing up for the homies on the inside. Evil East side, in hood, could've been died. Liberated, cause the paid lawyer litigated. Mitigated, keep the cognac refrigerated. Getting faded in the 5-star, niggas hate it. Last time I demonstrated it was nickel plated. He ain't had no win against the 4 fin. Just went on one, and I'm down to go again. But then, rather sip tequila. Kick my feet up, turn the beat up, never put my heat up on E.
I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, banging me some OJs, thinking about the old days. Kicking my feet up just like a boss do. Yeah, I'm thinking it's Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up. Oh
Big
yeah.
hands on a baseball cap, I'm from the Mac. Styrofoam cup full of Remy Martin, all cognac, no taste. I used to duct tape the 38. Riders hanging out where it ain't safe on a Tuesday. Patron bottles, Magnum hollers, we get it in. Active like every day, not only on the weekend. Baby say she can't swim, just put your feet in. Take a shot of this tequila and stay away from the deep end. For death though, I'm too deep in. Mafia, on that BS, blue smurf and baby spotter. Gold rag around my neck or in my pocket, can't give it up. Blam on me in the function, wish I would put it up. Got me turned up, thinking about the old days. Homie and op, remember all my head up fast. But then, I'd rather chill and kick my feet up. Mafias and ECs, the real riders link up.
I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, banging me some OJs, thinking about the old days. Kicking my feet up just like a boss do. Yeah, I'm thinking it's Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up.
You know they see me posted at the trap. You know they see me posted at the trap.
From day to dark, you see my bucket park, spark and bark like fuck the narcs. Eating, but my pockets ain't full enough. Hear me beating when I'm pulling up. Bitch look good, but I ain't trying to hit. Like what you need, what you trying to get. Titties perky, perfect set. When she here to purchase Percocets, prescription pills, addiction deals. I know what I'm risking real. But this being Baymac, baby, I ain't with missing meals. Everything from pound to pause, beat any price you found it for. Got it all for the low, posted till they knock down the door.
Money on my mind, bands in my pocket. All the hoes be jocking, D-Bus steady watching. You know they see me posted at the trap. You know they see me posted at the trap. Money on my mind, bands in my pocket. All the hoes be jocking, D-Bus steady watching. You know they see me posted at the trap. You know they see me posted at the trap.
Yeah, I'm at the trap, me and Spider Low. Posted in the cloud of smoke, counting dough. Outlaw rider for show. Tryna get it for the day, cause we ain't promised them all. And I probably ain't involved unless it's paper involved. We really out here without fear and never gave up. When I was broke, I had to hustle till the sun came up. Stay solid, never change up. Just get your change up. Close homies, they turn to strangers. Do your thing, bruh, that hustle make them hate. Man.
Bands in my pocket, all the hoes be jocking, D-Bus steady watching. You know they see me posted at the trap. You know they see me posted at the trap. Money on my mind, bands in my pocket, all the hoes be jocking, D-Bus steady watching. You know they see me posted at the trap. You know they see me posted at the trap.
less a nigga get OT. Cross state line to take mine. Cross seas to get more cheese. We don't talk to no police. Put that on the dead homies. My bitch, she gon' lie for me. My partner's gon' ride for me. Yeah. Stay on it like I'm on it. Living in the moment. Another flight in the morning. Nigga tired, no joning. Facts. You know I'm all about stacks. Tracks. That's where you find me at.
Money on my mind, bands in my pocket. All the hoes be jocking, D-Bus steady watching. You know they see me posted at the trap. You know they see me posted at the trap. Money on my mind, bands in my pocket. All the hoes be jocking, D-Bus steady watching. You know they see me posted at the trap. You know they see me posted at the trap. Yeah. Now they see me posted. Now they see me posted. I know they see me posted. Know they see me posted at the. I know they see me posted. I know they see me posted at the.
Let's go. SPI though. I don't run around 100 deep. I move with a faithful few. I wanna eat, you tryna sleep. No time to wait for you. Push a line too fine to fail. Check my rollie, time will tell. Making moves for major money, moolah. No minor mail, hustling. Cushion cane in the booth, pushing pain. I'm the truth, nothing's changed. Still jump out the bush in pain. My name steady ringing, going through the ups and downs. My real one's still around. Fuck y'all that left me hanging. I ain't need your food to begin with. Y'all niggas needed me. I ain't tripping, it's cool, we can end it. That's all I need to see. Smiling in my face, behind my back, talking something vicious. All in my business, gossiping like a bunch of bitches. Wish they could witness my explicit affairs. To all those who really care, I solicit your prayers. Watch my homies turn their back on me. That's why I stay with a motherfucking Mac on me. This shit ain't an act,
homie. My friends turn their back on me. Smile in my face and wish bad for me. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. I promise I'ma get mine. They all lost faith in me. They asking me what's up, I tell them pray for me. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. I promise I'ma get mine.
For those with inquiring minds, I'm acquiring mine. Solo on the low, get dough. They go when the dough get low, so I do it all without you. Forgive and forget about you. Nigga never been shit without you. Blessing me, don't give a shit about you. Just like Lucifer, but I'm talking tongues as loose as hers. Hating is demonistic. Satan, I'ma need my distance. Make no more mistakes instead. Baymacking, breaking bread. Careful about who I talk to, prayerful. Every move is thought through. More than rapping my destiny. Bumping more than sap the best in me. Most of those that question me make a whole lot less than me. That's why I don't listen to them. Dedicate this one to them. Said they was down to the income. Only around for the income. Now look at the outcome. Still getting it without them. Won't catch me without one. Ain't scared to let out one. No favors getting mine. No neighbors or haters to get in line. Don't get mad, don't get even. I'll get over when shit get bad.
I watch my friends turn their back on me. Smile in my face and wish bad for me. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. I promise I'ma get mine. They all lost faith in me. They asking me what's up, I tell them pray for me. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. I promise I'ma get mine.
So talk to me across the age. Charge you for your loss of faith. Slap the smile off your face. Happy that I caught the case. Sad that I beat the charges. Mad that my feet the largest. Mad that got 3 garages. And I'ma eat your harvest. Bang on the beat the hardest. My shit reached the farthest. Matter of fact, he's retarded. Fucking with a feature artist. Out here in the streets regardless. Cause labeled a feature artist. Fantasy about with family. And then I feature artists. Leave you out their interviews. And they venues. Then you feel I'ma lose and been used long as it continues. When one of me is still adding up to 10 U's. And I ain't working with the average tools that men use. I
I admit it's been a gift and a curse too. On the first, nothing irks you worse than your hunger and your thirst, dude. First, you was with it for life, had my back, homie. Turned your back on me, put a knife in my back,
I watch
homie.
my friends turn their back on me, smile in my face and wish bad for me. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. I promise I'ma get mine. They all lost faith in me. They asking me what's up, I tell them pray for me. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. Don't worry about me, I'ma get mine. I promise I'ma get mine.
I know that they gon' hate on me when I pull up in that old white Billy truck. I know that they gon' hate on me. I know that they gon' hate. I know that they gon' hate. I know that they gon' hate on me. I know that they gon' hate. They never like the real nigga anyway. They never like the real nigga anyway.
Act like he wanna see the beast. It unleash, he gon' fuck around and be deceased. No tripping. I'm trying to bring the peace, but no slipping. I gotta bring the peace. SPI and Bolo and blackouts, and he back out. We stacking, blow smoke for slowpoke. No joke, we hitting Dixon Logan. They love me, they hate me, they got mixed emotion. We actual factors. This is factual. We don't fuck with it. Guess it's natural. Niggas ain't shit. Hoes ain't making, and I'm oh so special, so I know they hating.
I know that they gon' hate on me when I pull up in that old white Billy truck. I know that they gon' hate on me. I know that they gon' hate. I know that they gon' hate. I know that they gon' hate on me. I know that they gon' hate. They never like the real nigga anyway. They never like the real nigga anyway.
They hate cause I come from the bottom, but when I'm in they face it ain't really a problem. They actions, they matching their words, running their mouth like bitches, they birds. I'm allergic to that sucker shit. Money talk loud, I'm on some other shit. Supporting all my niggas movement. Fuck a deal, all we need is distribution. Cut the check, if you cut me short, I'm cutting eight. I need it all, when you get it, give me a call. Paper chasing, every scene a major statement. They quote my statements, we the real, no debate.
I know that they gon' hate on me when I pull up in that old white Billy truck. I know that they gon' hate on me. I know that they gon' hate. I know that they gon' hate. I know that they gon' hate on me. I know that they gon' hate. They never like the real nigga anyway. They never like the real nigga anyway.
Yeah, nigga. Still double ballin' on these nigga though. Run around with that 40 by my lonely though, nigga. Ride around town with my best friend. And if a nigga got a problem with my best friend, you can see me in the streets with my best friend. I got that 40 on my lap, that's my best friend. Ride around town with that 40, nigga, by my lonely. Can't trust these niggas, cause most of these niggas acting phony. Talking about my day one nigga, he used to be the homie. Started at the sandbox, till he started acting funny. First I gave the trust until the nigga tried to pop me. Caught him at the corner, had that nigga looking sloppy. Put numbers on the scoreboard, check the autopsies, and holler points to blow up. They got me bustin' like a Nazi. I swore to my soul that I'd never trust again. Got that 40 on my lap, that's my only real friend. I swore to my soul that I'd never trust again. Got that 40 on my lap, that's my only real friend. Ride around town with my best friend. And if a nigga got a problem with my best friend, you can see me in the streets with my best friend. I got that 40 on my lap, that's my best friend.
I wrote this verse to Ashante, blowing on some Mary Jane, feeling like Scarface, money over everything, married to the moolah, a millionaire mind frame, the grind and the shine, hurt they head like a migraine. Just me and you, fresh off the lot in a fresh Benz. It's kinda like we go together and we best friends. Ain't no bottom bitch like the one I got. The one she put that red dot on, the one get shot. That's why I keep it close, in case I got a problem. Cause out here in these streets, ain't the place for squabbing. SPI loc, out here chasing
chasing guap, and if you try to pay him close, that'll make him pop. Sleep with you, eat with you. It's like I'll be with you 25-8. They catch me with you. Yep. You know me, ES for death. With a big fat 40, that's my BFF.
Ride around town with my best friend. And if a nigga got a problem with my best friend, you can see me in the streets with my best friend. I got that 40 on my lap, that's my best friend.
Oh yeah. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me away. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up there.
100,000 feel like something when you're thumbing through it. Done it when some would say one would be dumb to do it. Running circles round rappers on their last lap. PayPal perhaps. Ass cap the cash app. Ass app is how I expect the next direct deposit. Positivity love phone posits check the closet. To say we touching paper is an understatement. Underground label running late, tell them run the payment. Executive decisions, check the balance. Time to monetize the talents, I accept the challenge. Memory of crazy tune, 111 days. Loco for my days, 97 ways.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me away. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up there.
Unable to fake it, fuck how they take it. Heard about the meeting, I was able to make it. Just sick of watching Sherm heads squabble each other while the judge steady handing out lottery numbers. It go down year round, ain't gotta be summer. Life's a bitch and niggas never get apologies from her. Dumber, big and little homies frequently locking. Don't see no other options, that's the reason they flocking. SPI ain't the nigga, how you figure fat? Gift the gab, every gig get a bigger bag. Either name your price or it's appropriation. Finesse game, nigga nice with negotiations.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me away. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it.
We gon' live it.
SPR exclusive. This is J. Banks Music. BLACBOX Productions.
When you're sticking to the script, it's a lonely road. Before they left the hole, tank the big homie told.
He know the way this testimony hold. On that low 4, they gon' politic on him cold. SPI bang EC for really though. Used to really go, ask my nigga Chili Mo. Had a cold gun game, crazy knuckle up. Bust on enemies with baby double up. Back and forth at the main streets on 98. Q9 cell, me and Lil Johnny Ray. Posted up on Colton with a big ratchet. Way before Lil Wayne threw on that snitch jacket. Walked to York with Slim Bag, what up Big Drac? Gave them back they L cuz you did that. Love my lokes even if we don't interact. Lil Mont, Baby Psych and Lil Black. EC. 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 EC.
SPI.
EC.
Exclusive.
EC. 97th Street, smack dead in the Middle East. Fuck the police for King Ron and Lil Reese. Tell the truth, SP3 never lack rhymes. Sometimes feel I might die behind my rap lines. We ain't in Malibu now, we in Maui. Baby Pie, EC, Bear, me and Wowie. Tico, Kiko, EC Red. Still can't believe Frankie and CC dead. Come to putting in work. Did more than a little dirt. Airbrush shirt. Big Milk, Lil Merc, Lil Box, Baby Ant, both souls, all the coops. First Street to 24 when we call the troops. Lost the legend when we buried Bug. Coach love to the riders that carry cuz, never seen it coming. Was a little foul, still took heart though. My hat off to Lil Al, EC. 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 EC.
Baymax Business.
EC. Big Spot and Lil Spotter both got an Ezel. Tiny Spotter got 19, rest in peace, Ezel. Shouts to the females representing EC. The brownies to the quotas, rest in peace, TT. Big Tommy son on the 7, that's Stay Pops. Me and mine never bow down to J-Box. And that's the coldest crip a nigga ever met. Coldest crip I ever heard about, better yet. 33rd Neverary, only time a nigga ran. On the land, go ask my nigga Rand. ECG unit, came up a little short. Got told on by that nigga Lil Show. Went on TV, the homies did BT Ugly. Got love for Infinite and Lil EC Buzzy. For death though, that mean to my dying day. EC, that's all I've been trying to say. EC. 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 EC.
BLACBOX Production.
EC.
Let me get you on camera. Where you from?
California.
Oh, for real. Where you from? Serious though.
Watch, baby.
I know where you from though. Where you from?
Eastside PJ Watts.
I'm from Grace 2 House, nigga.
Right.
They call you, homie?
Big Slice.
Big Slice?
Yes, yes.
All right, nigga. They call me Puto, cuz.
Right.
You in that pussy. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.